All right, another successful mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. If you want to over.
Now, Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona. I don't remember what it's called. All right, good morning, Magic Crew. Welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios live at the Walt Disney World Resort here in Orlando, Florida. Good to have you guys with us today. How you doing this Thursday morning? Boy, it's Jueves, and we are glad that you guys are here with us live, or maybe just watching in replay. Either way, we're glad that you guys can come and hang out with us here in the parks, here at Ear to Ear Magic, in a family-friendly manner every Monday through Friday. Look. It is week after Easter. So we're curious to see what our crowds are looking like. I know yesterday at Epcot it was a lot lighter than we were expecting it to be. So let's go check out some rides. Let's go see what's going to happen today. And if this is the first time you've ever joined us here at Ear to Ear Magic, hi, my name is Chris. I'm your Disney travel agent in the parks and your camera operator for today's live stream. Along with me is my son, Owen, who's here to make sure that the food gets properly reviewed. We're glad you guys could pop in today. If you're in the chat, you may be seeing a lot of people say, good morning, Magic Crew. That's what we refer to our community. Followers is not the right word. No one follows us. That's silly. You guys ride with us. You guys enjoy the shows with us. You imbibe the drinks. You enjoy the food. You don't follow. You park with us on every weekday, Monday through Friday. So, if you're coming in today, if you take a couple of seconds and hit that subscribe button, then you don't become a follower. We tell you welcome to the Magic Crew because you're part of our community here. Matter of fact, we're only at this point, last time I checked, 39 Magic Crew members away from hitting the big 34,000. Can that happen between today and tomorrow? I'll leave that up to you guys. We're 100% organic. We love it when people can come in. We hope that they will find us, come in and be a part if they enjoy the parks like we do. And if you do hit the subscribe button here today, we hope that you'll let us know in the chat so not only we, but the rest of our magic crew can welcome you in. Hello, Pam. Good morning. Welcome in, Leo Epcot. Dream big, live grand. Good to see you. Is it Beth's birthday? Where's Beth? Betsy, good morning, everybody. I get to spend a few hours of my birthday with you all before heading out. Well, happy birthday, Beth. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Beth. Let's go ride Tower of Terror. Yeah, you wanted to ride Tower this morning for your birthday? That'll be our birthday present for you. Everybody gets to scream, happy birthday. So we go up and down. We're gonna head on down Sunset Boulevard. At the very end of our street is the lovely Hollywood Tower of Terror. How you doing this morning? Yet it is. Morning, Greg. Good to see you. Welcome in, Goofy Girl. Terry Klaus is with us here today. Good morning, D. Bo, and welcome. Well, Harini, I don't know what you're going to do tomorrow if we don't go to Animal Kingdom on Friday. Are you going to be lost? I'm going to fill a little bit out of it. That's right. Tonight is the draft. We have a feeling Terry and Tony might get drafted tonight. So we're going to start our Zoom call for all of our Magic Cruisers going with us on the Virgin Voyages cruise. It's going to happen tonight starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to try to get all the important stuff done in the first hour, but we're going to keep it up for about an hour and a half. If you are going with us on our group cruise in 3 weeks, look for the link to be uploaded. We'll be making sure that's in the group chat for Virgin Voyages as well as the Facebook page. Zoom call. Everybody going on board the cruise this year is invited to come in. I think George is not going to be coming in tonight. I think George said earlier he's not able to. So we'll miss George. We hope the rest of you guys can make it. Bonjour. Hello, Fabrice. How are you today? Johnny 5, is spring break and Easter busyness over now? We're starting to see it. We're starting to see the effects. I mean, look, we're at a 25-minute wait right now for Tower of Terror. That's half an hour after the park opens. That's pretty good, Johnny 5. So, we are getting into that lull between. Good morning, Lone Wolf. Good to see you, Jill. Jill says can't wait to see all the cruisers on the Zoom tonight. And really what we're going to be doing tonight is making sure all of your final questions are answered. There's no ifs or what's going on when it comes to getting into Miami. We're going to be, hopefully some of you guys are going to be joining us in Miami come May 13th. We embarked on May 14th. So we're going to talk about making sure everybody gets there. The great thing about group cruises is it gives us the opportunity to ensure everybody gets on board the ship. So if you've never cruised before and you've always been a little nervous about it, that's what's so good about having a group like that. Nobody gets left behind. And there are still staterooms available. Susan has confirmed that sea terraces are still available for our last minute cruise. If you want to join us, it's going to be on the Valiant Lady. You have to be 18 years or older to cruise Virgin Voyages. So I'm sorry, no kids. Now, some of you are like, don't apologize for that. That's why we're going on Virgin Voyages in the first place. But we're going to be going to Key West, Bimini, the private beach club at Bimini for Virgin Voyages, and then a day at sea. 5 days. Cool thing. A couple for 2 people for $2,074 for 5 days. That includes embarkation day and disembarkation. You cannot go to Disney for 2 people for 5 days for that price and have all your food included. So it's a pretty good deal. And it's some good food too. So if you guys are interested, go to eartoearmagic.com, fill out a form for travel, and let Susan and Heather know you want to come along with the fun. We're going to have quite a few people. We have more than, I think, what are we up to, 24 staterooms? I think 24 sea terraces are on board with us. So it will be our largest group cruise yet. So still room, still availability. I want to make sure no one thinks that it's too late. So let us know if you want to join us. That Zoom call will be tonight, guys. How you doing, David D? Welcome in, Cindy. Good morning, Sandra. Chantel, how are you doing this Thursday morning? Sandra says, did not know that it dropped more than once. Well, when you're riding with it, you're going to see there are different versions. It doesn't always do the same thing every time. But you can get like 2 full drops and a couple of half drops in there too. Good morning, Paige. No bananas? Drops once. I don't think we've ever had an opportunity. I don't think we ever ordered at that point. Morning, Shaquille. Happy Thursday, Jen. Good to see you. Crane Family Adventures. Our son Rex wanted us to ride this a couple weeks ago when we were there. I was more nervous than he was. We both liked it. That's what made me here, Crane Family. Alright, where are you? Are you good? Hi, love the hat. Can we show everybody the hat? So, love the hat. We actually own a version of that from like 10 years ago that actually has Mickey ears on it.
I'm so jealous.
And it only was sold in Disneyland.
Oh, really?
So, of course, that version doesn't exist anymore. We've got Guardians of the Galaxy now. But you look like a proper bellhop. You're looking really good for it today.
This is my favorite ride. I'm riding it all day today.
I was going to say, are you going to be riding it all day?
Yes. Open to close.
That's awesome. Really, what you're dressed for. Stop for some food sometime around the way.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you've ridden this ride total?
I've only been here since January. I'm on the college program. I think I've ridden this ride maybe about 200-ish times. My record in one day is 25.
25 in one day?
Yes.
That's not bad.
Not bad, and I'm trying to break it. This is like a test day to see how many I can do from open to close.
See if you can push that a little further?
Yes.
I think the most I've ever done any other ride is I've done Expedition Everest 13 times in one day, but that was only in a couple hours.
Yeah.
It was on a very low crowd day, and we did the single rider line, and we just kept riding it and kept riding it.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it 25. That might be a little much. So
For me, Expedition Everest, I can do it 3 times in a row before my vertigo kicks in and I'm out.
Oh, well, no, yeah. Up and down's one thing, but when you start going all the other things, it gets fun. So you said you were in the Disney College
Yes, I'm
program?
the international college program.
Awesome.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
And have you had any fun experiences since you've been here on DCP that completely caught you off guard as far as the culture shocks or anything?
So many. I'm not used to being in. This is my first time in Florida, and I'm totally not used to this sort of working environment. So I'm a pool reader down at Caribbean Beach in Riviera. So if you ever go there, come
love
say
Caribbean
hi.
Beach, love it.
Yeah, it's so gorgeous there. I love how big it is. I get my steps in every day.
We get that. We totally get that.
Oh, yeah.
We stream from the parks every weekday.
Yeah, you were saying
Every
that.
weekday. So yeah, we get our steps in as well.
You'll only ever find me at Hollywood Studios.
Well, at least you can jump over from the Skyliner.
Yeah.
So
I'd say one of the biggest things, a lot of my culture shocks and like my good past experience actually happens when I'm not at work. So one of my biggest ones actually happened in Tower of Terror. I met a family who was really excited because I'm friends with a lot of them. It's, you know,
oh yeah,
nice.
of course, comes with the territory.
And they let us go up again in the front row, and the son and the dad were so excited and so grateful that I was able to provide that for them.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
I let them use my photo pass so that way they'd have like official photos. And
That's sweet.
it was such a wonderful experience for sure.
We had somebody in the chat, Crane Family Adventures, just said their son Rex wanted to ride this 2 weeks ago when they were here, but they were unsure about it. They rode it, they really enjoyed it. And a lot of times this is kind of a scary ambiance. I mean, the idea, it's not exactly the most friendly looking place when you come in. But I think when we come in, we ride it a lot, of course, because we're always here streaming. If I see a little one who looks really nervous, it's, I think, reassuring to them to hear something that is fun from someone other than their family. And that really does help out, so.
Eyes to your left. Ladies and gentlemen, please fill in all the available space up to the yellow tiles. All available space, please. Thank you.
We are taking the stairs today. There have been times we've come through there and take the stairs had been removed for a small period of time. So I like to check it just to make sure we're still good. So I'm gonna pop one. All right, let's slide on over to the bigger one. Oh, here we go.
In just a few moments, the library doors in front of you will be opening. Please stand back from the doors as they will be opening.
So this was my son's favorite ride from when we first started coming to Disney up until we had Cosmic Rewind. But it's still right there in the #2 spot. But it's a great space. Love the ride. Nice to meet you. I hope you have fun. Do us a favor, if you catch us later on in the chat today, let us know how many number of rides you're up to. Awesome.
Across the library, making room for those coming in behind you. Continue all the way in. Please do not stop in the doorway. Filling all the empty space we have for those coming in behind you.
Yes. It's like kind of filled out though.
This door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. Like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, you are the star. And this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
We fight to get into the room, but then we let everybody else leave out as well first. So.
I can feel like the vibration effects. I just like every time a lightning like strike happens, like I just feel it on my head.
Like in the middle of the room. What if they had like added vibrations underneath on the carpeting, so that when the lightning struck, it would vibrate the carpet?
I mean, they do that at Sound Civic actually started from the power.
Yeah, so. All right, good morning, guys. Welcome in. By the way, that was Dia, who we got to talk to before here at the Disney College program. Loves to ride this ride and is going to be riding it all day long today, so that's pretty cool. Thanks for saying hi today. Hello, Tony and Tyler. You guys want to see the hidden Mickey? Can we find the hidden Mickey? It's a little darker today. Does it seem darker today? It should be right over here. Can we find it? Look for the darker Mickey symbol. Is that it right there, Owen? I'm having trouble seeing it today. It seems a little darker. So the bricks, you can actually see it. It's like right here, and then there's the other ear right there. It is an official hidden Mickey here on the ride, so look for it. One way to find it is be right there on the left side of those electrical boxes. It's very faint, very faint. It's right there. It's like one of those little sneaky ones that's stuck in there. How you doing this morning, Peter Mac? Disney fan for life. Good morning. Happy Thursday. How you doing, Andrea? Welcome into the Tower of Terror, guys. We're gonna go this way. Oh, again. So, do you ever have to just stop and stare at the Mickey? Cool. We want to jump in front. Now, did you start your DCP before or after they brought back the water effect?
I think after. Yeah. It's on sometimes and sometimes it's not, but I'm pretty sure it was on.
It's a small little thing, but it makes, it's still cool. Here's the thing, officially when it comes to Disney, if you see a hidden Mickey, it's a hidden Mickey. But there are some things that have been intentionally placed by Imagineers for people to see as they come in. When we first started riding Tower of Terror many, many years ago, that was one of our first hidden Mickeys that we started finding as a family. Now, Owen, what do you think? Pam says there is nothing welcoming about the Tower of Terror.
Well, that's very intentional. It's one of the few cues that does not rely on... Well, it's one of the few rides that relies mainly on its cue to hype you up in the vibe of it. I mean, especially this last section in the basement where you can hear all the mechanical sounds, lights flickering every now and then. It's meant to put you off as much as possible.
It's meant to make you a little unnerved.
Yeah.
Well, El Pixie Dust, you'll have to look for it next time. It's right there after the split. when you have to choose between going straight ahead or going to the right,
It's going to be on a straight path.
you go straight ahead, and immediately before those boxes, you'll see the bricks. And it's just slightly
really
dark.
subtle.
How many in front of that? Two coming up.
We're coming on up. All right. Appreciate it.
Perfect. Thank you, everyone.
Filling it in. Here we go.
Welcome everyone to the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Before you have your seats, please buckle your seatbelts left to right. That is left to right only for your seatbelts. I'll say it once again, left to right. Larger items like bags, just put them at your feet on the floor. Now between you and your seatbelts, and smaller items, just hold on. I will call for the rows, so just wait till I call for you.
To our
Row
valued
6, top
guests,
left.
for your safety once on board,
Row 5, top right. I have not called for your rows.
fastened, keeping your hands, arms,
Row 4, row left.
You're on row 6. You're on row 6.
Você não vai vir aqui, Cida? Senta aqui do lado do seu marido.
If you are standing on 6, please go to 6, please.
Não é qualquer lugar. É o 2, o 4 e o 6, gente.
No, sit on the seat. What I take? Row 3.
Cadê o Adilson?
Agora vai entrar o 3 para a direita.
Oh no.
Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am? Row 6 is the back.
Mas tem alguém que é do 4 para o 6.
Were there not more people on row 5?
Yeah, only 2.
Only 2 on
I think
5?
that's why they're pulling in less than 1 to find anyone for this side.
Dia's helping us out with some great visuals of her hat just as we get into the ride. Very perfect. That's cool. All right. Be prepared to pull that
Everyone in
yellow
the top
strap.
row, pull on the yellow strap on the right hand side. Receive perfect. Thank you. Pull on the yellow strap. Amarelo.
Puxa o cinto, ele está preso.
Thank you. My row and pull.
All right, we're gonna go manual
I
now.
can see it. Pull on the yellow strap. Thank you. This side, go and pull. Oh, thank you. My front row, go and pull. Just pull on the yellow strap.
Get ready to put those hands in the air. Wave around like you just don't care.
This side, go and pull for me, ladies. Just follow my hands up. Everyone, hands up, please. Hands up. Hands up. Thank you.
You are the passengers in the most uncommon. One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator at a nightmare. That door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you.
Look up.
Discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of imagination, in the Tower of Terror.
Up or down? Up or down? Up or down? Up or down? Up? Up! Oh!
warm welcome back to those of you who made it. And a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook.
There's a major
The next time
airtime
you check
on
into
that
a deserted hotel in the
Ladies and gentlemen, please gather your belongings and watch your step as you exit through the elevator doors. We trust your stay at the Hollywood Tower Hotel has been a pleasant one. And please do come back and see us again. Thank you.
I think that's the first time I've seen the elevator lights turn on as you're going.
That was freaking me out a little bit. I'm not used to that either. I thought it was gonna like break down for a second. Thank you. The lights turned on. What he's talking about is inside the elevator room itself, the lights turned on when we got to the top, and then they flickered back off.
But you're used to the lights as you're falling down. By the time they turn off, your eyes can't adjust, so you're in complete darkness.
I think it's a good way to start the day. So you guys like to see one more hidden Mickey if we still have access to it? Signal's not too bad in here. Now this one's a little harder and you do have to know to look for it. Over here we do have ourselves a personalized tags. Can you still see it? Because it used to be right here behind the column. Is it still there? Okay. And then your charger, but let me get in there.
3 tiles that are more rounded but larger than others. Doesn't have that pattern to them.
Yeah, there are 3 tiles that instead of being an octagon, they are more circular. You can see they have a different pattern to them. I don't know if that's it, honestly. I thought it was behind the column. It's right there. It should be right behind the column, but this has all changed a little bit. So we'll have to confirm to see if that's really the case or not. Because it used to be, we'd have to walk behind it. I've got old pictures. So. So is there anybody back home in Australia you'd like to give a shout out to?
Hi Mom, I'll send this to you later.
So Mom, if she gets tired and doesn't call home today, it's because she's been working really hard all
I'm
day
breaking my record.
long. So has Mom come to visit, or is she planning on coming to visit?
She's coming in June at the end of my program.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Now, the weather, is it, I would think that the weather is similar, but are we more humid here?
It's far more humid here.
And that's probably the killer when it comes to getting used to the weather.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
So you might make sure that Mom has a water bottle.
Yes.
Something to keep cool, maybe a cooling towel,
Yeah,
one of those misting fans. The little fans are all helpful. So if you see us running around with Mom Comes at the end of your program, come over and give us an update on how your program went.
Sure.
And if we see at Caribbean Beach, we're over there all the time. Now, during the summertime, when is your program in June?
12th.
Okay. During the summertime, every year we've done this. Every Tuesday we pick a different resort hotel, and we do a full walking tour. Yeah. So on a Tuesday upcoming, right after Memorial Day, we might catch you at Caribbean Beach. So if you do, come on over and say hello. So pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
have fun today, and sometime come in and let us know how many you did today.
Oh yeah.
You're going more than 25, right?
That's the goal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Bye everyone.
Best of luck. Bye. That's cool. 25, dude. Could you ride it 25 times in one day?
I'm not sure. Cause after the 15 ride of Smugglers Run, I was starting to feel things. I was riding the same ride, but the actions felt more intense for some reason.
Well, that one shakes you up a little bit more, I would think.
That's true.
It could be very possibly a different scenario. So
I was feeling the 11 times we were tried across the fort because we failed to nab the second container.
Well, my thing is when you get the one family that's having the best time ever, but they have no idea how to fly that thing, you end up scraping the paint off the floor or the ceiling. So
take this Empire, you're gonna have to redo your paint job.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming.
So, what shirt are you wearing today? What shirt? Well, I'm surprised you don't have a Tower of Terror shirt.
I do have one.
That you wear for Hollywood Studios on a regular.
Oh, that's the back.
It is the back. What's the front do? Oh, it's the same design but just smaller.
That would be my shirt because, as you all know, I'm always wearing a backpack, so this is completely forfeit.
Yeah, so it's good to kind of repeat it, I guess. Lucky 13 Elevator Company. There's a full-on hoodie at Lucky 13 Elevator Company. I'm just here for the elevator. I'm surprised this is not in your closet, honestly. Nothing on the back, it's just on the front. And it's not Disney. It's not like Mickey, which is...
there have been a lot of shirts in here that have actually gotten my attention, that have been in and out.
Sunset Boulevard Elevator Company. And that's the front, so there'll be nothing on the back.
Yep.
Generally, if you've got a shirt that has a full design on the front, you won't have anything on the back. If you've got a small design on the front, you may have something on the back. And again, you don't have any art in your room right now. Owen has been 3 months into his room. He has 0 artwork up. And I know you say you wouldn't like that, but I just think that's a cool poster. You got the Tip Top Club, and you got this one that's a little more, you know, elegant, and then you got the one that's a little scarier. All right, what's next?
Time to go. 50 for Midway Railway, 30 for Midway Mania. That may be a good time.
Yeah, that's not bad.
What I'm looking at, Midway Mania may be a good time.
All right, well, let's have...
And never mind that she's coming for 50. How dare you?
Wow, okay, so we missed our window, huh?
By like 3 seconds, apparently. It just switched. I don't know why it decided to do it right then.
It just needed an update. It was always that way.
How about we walk around now? I mean, there's a good
Walk around and see what we can find and see what comes back down. We try not to make you guys wait in lines that are longer than 30 minutes, if we can avoid it. What's our wait time now? Wow, 55. 55 minutes. Go. Catch back up and chat with you guys. Emac says, I want that Stitch and the lounge slide. The Stitch is really cute. Jeannie says, if you ever see me on this ride, send help because I've been kidnapped and forced to ride. Hollywood Tower Hotel. It doesn't even have a pool. Worst property on Disney. Well, there may be a pool, but I don't think it's upkept, and I don't think you'd want to probably swim in it.
There's like 3 viruses from the Ice Age that have been kept in there in perfect state.
It's got amoebas in it. Amoebas. It's got amoebas in it. They just said this is the best ride here until Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind opened up. Owen 100% agreed with you, but he still loves Tower of Terror.
I still love Tower.
You'll notice that if we come in and I give him an option to choose where we're going, if it's not a long line, he'll direct me here every time.
The 5, you can't find that kind of view at any ride. I love the randomness of the ride itself. Like every time you get on, you never know what's going to happen. How many times you're going to go up or down.
We're definitely going to make our way back to Batu, guys. And yes, we will get on Smugglers Run. The only thing with Smugglers Run is we know we're going to be doing single rider.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do was first try to take advantage of what any of our shorter lines beforehand.
Because we can do Smuggler Run single rider at any point.
Yeah, I think Smugglers is like our backup.
We can only get those rope drop times at the very
And the
early
very
parts of the day, so we have to make good use of it.
Good question. What are we going to do tomorrow? Normally we're at Animal Kingdom. We did Earth Day on Tuesday. At this point, we have concluded all of our parks here at Walt Disney World. And here's the issue. Tomorrow is our renewal day for Universal. Now, when I mean renewal day, I'm not talking when our monthly payment is due. No, tomorrow, today is the last day of our Universal passes under the current contract. We have to redo the thing we do with Universal starting tomorrow with brand new contracts and payments and blah, blah, blah. So we're not sure if we were going to hit the Universal, or we may do our every so often Disney Springs, just because we haven't done Disney Springs in a while. I guess the real question is, would you guys be interested? Would you guys be open if we were to do another? We feel like it has been a really good month to get back in touch with and to get our crew into play. And I was shocked at how many Magic Crew members were coming in and enjoying being here on a Sunday. Oftentimes we have found out, we've come out on Saturday and Sunday, and yeah, we've had some people come, but people are so not used to us being out on the weekend that we didn't have a good response from our normal family hanging out in the chat. But it was so good on Easter. The question is, if we were to do it again this Sunday, would you guys be open to it? Would you guys enjoy it? So it's a possibility. So tomorrow, either Universal, if we get our contract back into play for our annual passes, or we may take a Disney Springs. Hang on, I gotta jump in this line real quick. Just cause. All the way over. What would you prefer, Owen?
Go where the wind takes us, honestly.
Alexis says ride the Skyliner all day. Ride the Skyliner all day, only getting off for food and bathroom breaks. We don't do bathroom breaks around here. Bathroom breaks are for amateurs.
Yeah, this is professional. You hold it. We don't do that.
Yes.
We currently have 606 people in. Could 20 more join? And 200 and
how much likes?
262 likes.
I'm seeing 262 likes. If you guys are watching with us today, help us out. We're gonna try to get the 600 likes for today's stream. If you're watching, having a good time, take a couple of seconds, hit the thumbs up button. The more that you do that, the more you enjoy the streams, the more you guys chat, the more we find that we get notifications out to people who are already members of our crew and didn't know that we were live. So you guys help us out with that. And if you're watching today for the first time, we are trying between today and tomorrow to get to 34,000 Magic Crew members. Now we want real people now, so I don't want you guys going out and creating new accounts. That doesn't count. We want real people. We want real people in the chat who enjoy the parks like we do, who can enjoy hanging out with us. So if you guys are watching today, I think last time I checked, we were about 39 away from hitting the next major milestone of 34,000. That's changed. We're only 36 away now. 3 people have hit the subscribe button since we were on Tower of Terror. Welcome in, guys.
It's a beautiful day out this morning.
Good morning, Randy and Heidi. You guys going to join us tonight for our Virgin Voyages Zoom call?
I'm actually really excited for that now that we've gotten really close.
Are you going to join the Zoom call tonight? You haven't.
I'll probably be in the background, yeah.
In the background. I think you should jump in. You know what he did? No, it wasn't you. It was Caleb. Caleb came into the living room last night. I'm working. Susan's working. You know, 2026 vacations opened up this week for Walt Disney World.
Busy.
And so Susan and Heather have been so busy working on those all week long. So she's working late into the night. I'm working into getting some stuff together. I'm working on a reel. And Caleb comes in and says, you know, I got all these emails about my Virgin Voyages cruise. And it says I should talk to my my first mate. And Virgin Voyages first mate is what they call travel agents. So that won't, when you ever get correspondence from Virgin, it never says talk to your travel agent, see your travel agent. It says talk to your first mate. So Caleb comes in and says, I'm getting all these emails about our upcoming cruise and that I need to talk to my first mate. And I realized I just have to go into the living room because my first mate's my mom. it was just funny. It was a good breaker. It was really funny. David D loves Disney. Thank you guys. For everybody who's green in the chat, David D loves Disney. Come join the Magic Crew cast. When you're green in the chat, that means you are supportive of the channel by being on the YouTube membership program. It is $3.99 a month. We try to make it as cheap as we can so that as many people can join as possible. You get emojis you can play with in the chat. You get a badge beside your name. And David D Love Disney has been a member for 27 months. Thank you so much, David D. Hola, Missy. We're in line to say hello to a couple of friends if you guys are okay with that. How you doing today, Patrick? Good morning. Welcome in, Miss Meow Meow. How you doing? Guys, Miss Meow Meow has been watching with us and been a part of the Magic Crew now for many, many years. We have so many of our fam from across the waters. We have people watching from Scotland, Ireland, and the UK, France. Love to hear from our South American family. A lot of people from Brazil love to watch with us every Monday through Friday. And then shout out to all those Canadian friends out there. Where are all my Canadian Magic Crew out there? Stand back. Oh my goodness. 4 kids under 7 ready to go to the gym and back. We don't know 4, but we know 3. We have 3 kids. Of course, they're all older now. But wouldn't you remember when we used to go to the gym? Your mom and I used to go to the gym, and we had the family plan so that you guys could go play in the play area, and the gym we went to had a really cool play area.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, there'd be like huge basketball courts for the kids to play in, but then there was like the crawl up area, like the jungle gym area up in the ceiling and stuff like that. Of course, your brother, we know we never had to look for him. We'd have to look for you. But Caleb, we could always find him at the computer. So. How you doing this morning, Dopey Runner?
Hi, friends. Welcome to the Chip and Dale line. Those are strollers will be moved over on sidewalks.
So you want to go talk to him and then head off?
I'm going to talk to him first.
Yeah, talk to him.
Then I might head off. So, Dopey Runner. Big news, Run Disney this week. Run Disney announced that after the January Disneyland Half Marathon in 2026, all Disneyland races afterwards will be on hiatus, pending construction on the park, which means that the only race at Disneyland for next year will be the one in January. That's it. That race registration opens up next Tuesday. We are trying to make that happen. I have never run a Disneyland race. You got a nice haircut, but it's really big.
Oh, I'm sorry, I keep getting behind you.
I've got it really zoomed in, so none of the people in the line with us have to worry about the camera. We're going to try to sign up. We're not going to do. Here's the thing, though. We're not going to do a live stream just for registration. I may actually come in and let Owen take over the stream, and I may go off to the side and try to register and then join the stream back. But if you guys are interested, we would love for you guys to be a part of it. Disneyland Half Marathon registration opens up Tuesday, April 29th. And if we can make it happen, we're gonna make a trip out of it. Calvin says if we can register, and I'm willing to go for it, that we're gonna make a visit out of it. So we'd love if you guys are on the West Coast or would like to sign up for the Disneyland app to do that. We had a family member show up last minute. How you doing, Coach Paul Disney?
Hi, friends. Welcome to the Chip and Dale line. Please have those autograph books out and open to the exact page you'd like.
Welcome in, Jennifer K. Ninja Watch. Thank you to all the Ninja Watchers out there. Well, here's the thing. I think I'm still going to be streaming. I'm still going to be registering during the stream. It's just we're not going to sit at home at the table to do it. I think we're going to just make it a part of the park stream, just so we can continue to go. Because normally what we do is we have a stream in the morning to register. Yes, Tuesday. And then we go back out that afternoon. So I think we're going to combine them on Tuesday. So, how you doing, Mouse Ears and Beers? Stick with us today, guys. We're going to ride some more rides. Also, we're going to be talking a lot about all of the treats and special things one can find starting in May, specifically May the 4th, Sunday, for Star Wars Day and the whole month. A lot of the treats and a lot of the stuff are going to be starting on May 4th and then continuing out until they sell out. So we're going to show you guys what they look like. We're going to talk about where you can get them. So we'll be doing a lot of that later on in today's stream, including the infamous Death Star, which has already been at Disneyland.
Birthday boy! Oh my goodness, happy birthday!
1.5. He's gonna be on the sidelines.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They like making a double trouble sandwich.
Disney Dabs, we're in a chipmunk queue. We are in a chipmunk queue. They've had it turned to the side so that everybody who's meeting them can be private. So. Hey guys, how you doing? Good to see you today. I wanted to say happy Thursday, by the way, but I got to admit something. I might have accidentally had an acorn for you guys that got hid with eggs on Sunday. Yeah, so sorry about that. We'll have to find it. Well, we'll have to find it first. It got hid, and then because it's well, we're gonna find it right now. We're gonna find it right now. It's not, well, Dale, it's not here though. It's not here. It's at our house. You can come to our house later and look. Oh, you have acorns? Do you guys have acorns stashed here in Hollywood Studio? I bet you do. In your cheeks. It looks like I've got a few stashed too, doesn't it? So, oh man. Well, I hope you guys had a good Easter. And everybody, we're watching on YouTube, so everybody's coming in. We wanted to say hello to you, but I'm gonna hand it off to my son over here, so that he can, just for Dale.
He loves a close-up.
Oh,
Did you get a little too close though?
It's the Hollywood feeling, you know, that close-up, Mr. DeVille.
Brushing up the brows.
Get it all nice.
Yeah, there we go.
Is Chip your hairstylist?
Yeah, they got some big brows.
No, no, he's not. Yeah, he. I know he has a completely different look. Is Clara your stylist?
Who's Clara?
Is it Clara?
Oh, Clea.
Clea. Oh, yeah. Sorry, my vision that far. Clea, are you the stylist?
No, they wake up looking this great.
They wake up looking this beautiful.
No.
Well, here, I'm gonna hand this off. Can I get a picture with you guys?
I would like to think I'm a really close bestie though.
So, all right, come on in. We're gonna. He doesn't want to be in the picture. You guys are overwhelming. You guys are so cool. All right, what's my chipmunk pose? Cross the arms.
There we go.
All right. Put those cheeks out.
Yeah, nice purple decker, double purple.
Awesome. Thank you guys so very much for all the magic you guys do on a regular basis. And what's that? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys soon, okay? All right. We'll go find those acorns. We'll go find the acorns.
Oh,
we hid their acorn and the eggs on Sunday.
Sometimes they like a good, kind of like a trail mix of acorns with popcorn. They love popcorn. You should see them on a lot of merch that they're in. Stealing popcorn away.
Popcorn?
Yep.
That works. Right over there? So there's the popcorn. Are you giving us a hint there, Dale?
It's not a hint.
Yeah, it's a little hint.
It's a command. It's a command. It's not even a hint.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you later. Thanks.
Bye, Brad. Guys, take care.
Go there. He goes, yeah, that's not a request. There's popcorn right there. Right there. It's like our cat. Our cat will actually run up to you in the house in the morning and go, meow. And then when you start to give her attention, she will lead you to the door, the magic door, where her cat food is stored. And she will bring you to the door and go, here, it's right here. Open this door. The magic is found within. It's not a request, it's a demand. So, one thing we don't do though, I've noticed with our cat, and I've seen so many other people, their cats will wake them up in the morning and be over their face and be like, meow, ready to be fed, meow. Sort of like a Garfield kind of thing. Yeah. Luckily, she doesn't do that. But as soon as we emerge, she has this feeling that we forget where her food is.
We know where it is.
We remember where it is, Stardust. You don't have to tell us. So, Under the Sea. Well, the Little Mermaid is set to open up a month from now. It's going to open up the end of May, along with our villain show. And I don't. Are we going to get a new sign? You think? But it's set to open up right after Memorial Day. Or right there at Memorial Day. And it's going to be a brand new show. The focus on the new show is not going to be the old show. The focus song, the main song was Under the Sea. The new one's going to be Kiss the Girl. So a little bit different show. Looking forward to sharing that with you guys when it opens up next month. So. Lone Wolf, I had a cat that ate mac and cheese. We are thankful that our cat does not eat
like human food.
She does not eat people food. So we don't have to worry about her stealing stuff from our plates or stuff like that. We do not give people food to Nova, our Great Dane. That's a lie, I do, but only certain things that I know are safe for her. But I have learned that she has an unnatural love of tortilla chips, but not the ones that are dusted with lime. But she's never had any with salsa though. I mean, I'll share my chips, but I don't share salsa. All right, are we heading over to Toy Story Land?
Wait time for me to look type. I want you to run myself. It's not out the door.
Good morning. How are you guys doing? What? We show everybody the question. Sure. What movie is about joy, disgust, anger, fear, and sadness? Aren't those the Five Dwarfs?
No,
it's not.
It's
not quite.
Something in this park. If you look in that direction, to the left.
Over this way. To the left. And we might right over there. You may see some joy. You may see some sadness. And you got some Inside Out going on there. So you know I had to play around with you guys. Now, how are you guys doing today?
Oh, good.
It feels the clouds are nice.
Beautiful day.
And it is. We're going into May. Can you believe it?
No, we were just talking about that. That's crazy.
Like it's just going by way too fast.
Time flies.
Squirrel. I love our squirrels. Now, the stickers here for Riviera. We were just talking to someone yesterday who is going to, or had dinner at Topolino's Terrace last night. And we told him, I said, you need to stop by the desk over at the Riviera and ask them if they can have a tour.
Definitely.
The rooms at the Riviera are amazing, especially the 3-bedroom. One of these days, my dream is to rent out a 3-bedroom and bring in a chef, like a Disney chef, in that kitchen, which is amazing, and just like have a big old shindig right there in that place.
Or you just pay a mouse that knows how to cook.
Well,
you gotta get a friend.
But you just gotta have enough hair on your head for them to control.
Yeah, that's true. That's the problem I have. Is that there is no way I cannot get a rat good enough to no rat will look at me and go, there's no way I can help you. So I can't. So I gotta hire a chef.
That's all right. You just buy a wig.
Brittany's,
It's the same thing.
Brittany's like, oh no, I just stuck my foot in that one, didn't I?
I wasn't expecting that reveal.
Oh no, believe me, I've been shaving my head for many years. Doesn't bother me anymore. I got rid of the baldness a long time ago. So
you don't get overheated as easily.
Yeah, well the thing is, when I'm on a race, it sweats a lot more, so I got to be very careful. So if people are in the park want to come over and take a tour and know about DVC, you can come over and check out and say hello to Brittany and Haley. And if you can answer questions, you might even get some cool stickers. So thank you guys, appreciate it. Have you too. Riviera stickers. Riviera is nice. We'll be going to this and other hotels over the summer every Tuesday. This will be our 4th summer that we have been designating Tuesdays as our resort hotel tours. So if you love the idea of Disney World, but you're like, you know what, I want to come, but I don't know where to stay. I'm not familiar with the hotels. I see the parks all the time, but I don't know what resort hotel will be best for my family. We'd love for you guys to come and be a part of our upcoming series again. 328 likes on so far today on the stream. Trying to get to 600. Whoop. Come on. Oh, they stopped. They don't normally stop. They normally got to get to a queue, but they have a very special guest that they got to say hello to. Oh, she's all dressed up like they are. That's so sweet. Yeah, we're gonna go a little farther down so they have some room to move. We try not to keep the characters from being able to get to their locations. Remember guys, they do have designated meet and greet areas. So if you catch them in between, they're not being disrespectful. They just got a long line of people waiting to meet them. We want to make sure we don't make it difficult for them to make it to their spot. All right, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Perfect shot coming. 3, 2, 1. Boom. You got it. So, oh look there. Now here comes Woody. Here comes Jesse. There they go. Making their way over. Here we go. That's awesome. I love her outfit. I'm stuck up here and I can't get down. My arms are too small. Shannon and baby Caleb, how you doing today? Guarini, mixed feelings about Riviera. It was our scheduled resort for our canceled trip last year, but top of the list when we get the next window to rebook.
Howdy, I'm Jesse, and that guy's... That's Rex. How's it going, Rex?
Did I ever tell you I'm afraid of heights? No? Well, let me tell you. I'm afraid of heights!
Bayou Bingo, been a member of the Magic Crew cast for 10 months now. 10 months, and just like Slinky Dog says, woo! Magic Adventure says my mic is having issues. I've had a hard time. Is that for everybody? Anybody else having some problems with the mic today? Sometimes it's the mic, sometimes it might be specifically what's going on with you, specifically on YouTube. So make sure to put a refresh in just to make sure.
Supposed to hang the Christmas
You know, I'm glad to help, but really, I think I'm more of an indoor toy.
More of an indoor toy. Yeah, make sure if you guys are watching with us today, we do broadcast in 1080p. If you're watching on your television, we have had people before that when we mentioned this, they went on to check their resolution on their television and they were watching in 480 or 720. And when they popped it back up to 1080, it made such a huge difference, especially if you're watching on one of these large 50, 60, or even 70-inch televisions that you guys are sometimes pulling us up on. Want to make sure you have the best looking visual. So check that resolution, make sure it's looking good. Owen, we do not have a lunch poll up today. Does that mean we get to choose our dining location? You want to start giving it some thought, some thinking?
I'm thinking, so. We can't. Sadly, we cannot do Entourage because the last time we had this auction, we did that. We can't do that twice in rush.
Look at our covering over here. You see all of our shelters
Hopefully once that gets
down.
this will be a lot less place to try to find
It's
service.
nice that we've got some shades coming up for Woody's lunchbox. Woody's lunchbox. It's very quiet over here.
Sauce goes down for most places.
Ah, I figured that was the case. Isn't that weird? Oh, it's like a spooky ghost town over here, Scoop.
We can take a good look at it while it's just like not running.
Spooky. Looks like we've got a mystery on our hands, King. That is really weird, though. I can't remember the last time we've been over here and this was not running. I mean, they're just completely still and quiet. What's that?
We can have you come back and check out Slinky.
Well, we were just, oh, okay. If we can't show that, that's fine. We're just gonna come back to see Slinky. We like to see him go by. Oh, when it wasn't running, they don't want. This is where we get to hear him yell. Hang on.
I mean, you can see it from up here, but here's
I just like it here because of the way it's coming through.
Hang on! Here we go!
The Dodge and Dash coaster set, where Andy has taken off the cars and put Slinky Dog on the coaster. We'll pull it this way so you can see them as they come in a little bit better. Oh, Missy in DCA Mater speaks in Spanish. She does here too. It's actually one of my favorite things when you get on to this ride. Welcome. Well, not Mater. Not Mater, but I love it when Slinky Dog speaks in Spanish. So, welcome to Slinky Dog Dash.
Here we go!
Oh, Missy says, I've never eaten at Woody's Lunchbox. Is it Woody's Lunchbox or Roundup Rodeo? Roundup Rodeo is great. It's the table service, allows you to have family style seating and all you care to eat. Woody's Lunchbox over here, if you can see from the side, it actually is a lunchbox. Really, you know, we can see it when we're really close to it. When we get really far, it's even easier to see. It's an actual physical lunchbox where the front of it has been lifted up and open. It has been supported by the thermos that comes in the lunchbox, and you can actually see the juice box and other things that are things in there, including the Baby Bell cheese that Andy's mom packed in for his lunch that day. The great thing is, Missy, is they are adding some more seating and or shade. That's the one thing that's probably a takeaway from that particular location, is that the seating and the shading there can be a little difficult. We're gonna make our way over into Batu. Ignite the spark. $351 likes on today's stream so far, guys. 249 away. All right, who's watching Andor at this moment? Anybody watching Andor on Disney Plus? So it may not look all that busy now, but we're getting ready to come up to May the 4th.
May the 4th is going to be madhouse.
And I think we're going to have a lot of very, very happy Star Wars fans coming in here. May the 4th and Fast Passes be with you. Guarini finished up season 2, episode 3 this morning. It's amazing. Shannon BBK, I like the brisket sandwich. At Woody's, yes, the brisket sandwich is amazing. TLP, how you doing? I was just thinking, 1,000 likes on Sunday with no Owen. I wonder what that was about. Well, if only. Probably if Owen went without me and was by himself, and twice that. All right, let's quickly just put a little teaser up of what we're going to be expecting when we get here. Coming into May, I am, you know, you heard me say the other day, I'm not exactly always happy to share when there's going to be treats or special things that are only going to be available for one day. The good thing is, depending on the quantities available, it may not be an issue with these as far as being a one-day thing, and we hope that there's going to be plenty to last for a long time. We've got all kinds of cool things coming up here in Batu and Hollywood Studios overall for our May the 4th be with you and beyond. Most, if not all, of the items that are being offered will start on May the 4th and will continue through May 31st as long as quantities are available. And we hope that there's plenty for everybody to enjoy. It includes things like the coaxium sippers that Owen is excited about. It's going to be available up here at the milk stand right here directly in front of us. Out of everything that's being offered right now, the coaxium sippers is the only thing that does not have a definite start date. It's listed as Disney's coming soon, where everything else is saying May the 4th. So we hope that it makes it by May the 4th, but there is a possibility that the coaxium sippers may be delayed. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. The Death Star popcorn bucket, the Clone Trooper popcorn bucket, and of course the Jawa sipper. All items coming up. Oh snap.
That coaxium sipper. But
Nothing. Just don't move.
well, what's up with the coaxium sipper? I mean, I think it's pretty neat.
No, just All right, let's see what this guy's up to. He's probably up to no good. He's been looking for signs of the resistance.
What is a sheep?
And thank you, child. There's no Kylo Ren's out looking out for that spy. He won't be able to stop for everybody, but he calls you up for that suggestion to get a picture.
Tell him, Kylo, I'm your biggest fan.
go straight to the stage and see what this guy's got to give us as a he's probably looking for Calvin.
Did you find what you were looking for?
You said you deployed patrol units, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, I did.
I ask because I didn't see them.
Sir,
I want stormtroopers crawling this outpost. Until we have what we need, no one rests. You don't rest. Understood?
Patrol units and recon swarming the streets. If that spy is here, we will find her. Failure is not an option for any of us. Understood? Move out. Go on about your day.
Classic example of corporate responsibility. We just pass it on down to the next guy.
It wasn't how I wanted to start my day.
Alright, Mace, come back here.
Did you hear the officer? It wasn't how I wanted to start my day. I don't think anyone wants to start a day off like that. We hope that your work day didn't start off that way and that your boss hasn't been that difficult with you. Kylo gets a little tight, stressful, worrisome. Peer reviews do not go well a lot of times on days like that.
You failed to meet the quota for the last quarter.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. Does not meet expectations. All right, Owen, should we go get some coaxium? We can't get a coaxium sipper yet, but we can go get some coaxium. How about we head on over to Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run? You guys are gonna help me out. We're gonna sing a little singer-writer song. Because hopefully you don't have to worry about the 55 minutes. Singer-writer open?
Are you an inspector or something?
We're here to do a little reconnaissance.
Sure.
So
right. Inside. There's some top secret stuff in there that can't go out.
we'll keep the camera low. All the single riders, 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 all the single riders. You put your hands up. Woo! And hopefully skip that 55-minute wait. Remember, single riders will be separated from the people that may have gotten in line with them in their party.
Yeah, I just want to walk through here, like as I'm waiting in line, like up there, just like casually sip on like some Powerade and that's it. Like what you got there, drink.
Alrighty, friends, you are pilots, gunners, and engineers, and you can head all the way forward into the broken for me, please.
There you go.
My guys, come on down. On the other line. Wait there, please. So wait there, the end of the other line.
Right back here.
Welcome aboard the Millennium Falcon, friends. While you're waiting, if you want to grab any home stands, feel free. I won't tell the worry about it.
Hey Owen, you want to have some chicken for lunch? I've been standing options on that. I don't think pork is an option though.
Or we can have a pulled pork sandwich.
Have them side by side, facing towards me.
He wants to be a gunner.
There we go. Pilots, front gunners, the middle, engineers, the tail. If you're carrying any bags, backpacks, standing back, go ahead, take those items off, hold in your hands, let go on the floor. The ship when you sit down to fly. Then your seatbelt. Grab that seatbelt.
Once you're in, there's going to be a seatbelt all the way to your side. Grab the seatbelt, attach it, then remember inside the dash, pull on the yellow strap on the end of it, okay? Yes, make sure you guys are secure. You can do whatever you want afterwards. Alright? Alright, this is my friend with the camera. Does that extend at all?
Nope.
Now I said perfect. Make sure we just don't have any flashes. What?
We had name tags from like years ago.
Chose Sid? Good choice.
Waiting for our Falcon to arrive. GD Kentucky Disney. Thank you so very much. Just tipped $6.26. Great song. Thank you for taking us to the parks and entertaining us. Thank you for being a part of what we do. For supporting the channel and making it possible for us to do what we do every single weekday. So we just gotta PayPal. We just gotta PayPal. We just gotta PayPal for the Magic Crew. Mahalo! And thank you so very much for being here with us today, guys. So make it a great Thursday. We're ready to go.
So, people don't even know.
To have that for like busy flow of traffic, like is it getting busier and busier throughout the day, or a lot of people coming from the morning and meditate for as long?
It stays like this. You only get busy during summer.
We're south here.
Ooh, you ready to engineer?
Yeah, this is the times are on.
Hey, if you engineer, I will out-engineer, and between the two of us, we'll have it all covered.
Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path.
Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Move out, my friends. See you in the cockpit. Cockpit, of course.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados y cuide a los niños.
Would either of you like to be a pilot?
You want to pilot, Owen?
A pilot? I get motion sick, so I probably shouldn't be the pilot.
All right, guys, go ahead and start buckling
Totally
up those
get that.
seatbelts. Once you have those seatbelts buckled, there's a yellow tag attached to it. Give it a good tug.
There we go. Time is money.
Perfect. All right, guys, good luck, and may the force be with you.
Flight engineer, repair test. Hit your flashing button.
Owen is piloting me, so let's see if we can
Good
get that
job,
coaxium
engineer.
today.
Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say.
All right, we
pilot
got out
on the
really
right,
smoothly.
pull back on the stick to fly out, and push forward to fly down. Oh, watch it! Chewie makes flying this thing look easy, eh? Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. There is the train. Come, Papa. Those heavy ties are protecting the train. Take them out. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. Gunners, we need to defend ourselves. Open fire. Ah, there it is. After that plane. Flight engineers, fire the harpoon. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. The pilot brakes. Good work. Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, gravity go axiom.
Alright, Owen,
You
let's get
see,
it.
just as I promised, my friend. Come on, let's get another container of coaxium. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and reel us in. Gunners, shoot the train. Oh, so close. Keep reeling. Good job, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab him. You keep after the train. Gunship. Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Watch out. The Star Destroyer is collapsing. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Boost, boost, boost. We made it. I don't believe it, but we made it. Now, let's get out. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut, minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon, is, hey, not bad. All right, I am making an executive decision. Everybody out. Go on, get out.
Not bad at all. This ship is in good
All
condition.
available techs, we have a brilliant freighter that needs immediate transport back to the maintenance bay. This thing's seen better days. Better fix all that before the Wookiee season.
So you notice how I actually managed to hit the brakes?
Yeah. Also,
It is a fun. It is actually fun. That's not scripted.
You can actually break. You can actually break the Falcon.
It's
not break it, but hit the brakes.
Yeah, hit the brakes. But
Well-
it's such. It's a button that flashes for like half a second. It's so easy to miss if you're focused on steering.
Here's the other thing, though. You have a good pilot. You guys notice how easily we got that second coaxial. It just requires a pilot to know that it's it's on them to line up that ship as fast as possible.
We'll take a picture this easy.
Everyone needs to work together.
Yes.
Don't line up behind the ship. You're not going to be able to get it. If both gunners aren't firing, you're not able to get it. I've noticed that.
Yeah, we've
if
actually
one
caught it
gunner-
before, and the gunners aren't shooting.
Well, if one gunner takes off one side, but the other gunner isn't doing anything, we'll actually lose the Katera, even though the other one is shooting it. So both gunners need to shoot it at the same time. I'm not sure if you can do it without harpooning.
Yeah, I don't know if the engineers aren't actually physically. Now, if there are no engineers, the game will automatically harpoon it for you if no engineers sign in. But no, that was a good run.
Yeah.
You did a good job. It helps to have a good pilot. Bright skies, bright suns, bright everything here today at Galaxy's Edge. Thank you guys for coming in and having some fun with us today. What do you think? It's 11 o'clock. Should we go grab ourselves something to eat?
I hit the third one.
All right, well, you think of things. I'm going to go eat. When I get done eating, you can tell me all the things you think about before we ride anything else.
Again, we don't want to do the monster because we did this last time. Choose. We had popcorn. What am I thinking of? The Foxfire mix that has that cherry lime. That's like $6 a start, snack and lunch. We have the pretzel at Tap House, which we haven't shown a bit.
You want to have a pretzel for lunch? Really? We can.
Should I think about like quick service that's fully in as well?
Well, if we got quick service, we can just I can still mobile order.
Okay.
Disney Fan for Life has been pilot 3 times before. Done both sides. I think it's fun to be the right pilot because then you get to actually pull the trigger on the light speed.
The right pilot is funky because the controls are kind of reversed. You push down, you go up. You pull back, you go up.
Now, when we get into May the 4th, people are going to be wanting this popcorn bucket. Comes in May the 4th. You can mobile order it in the souvenir area that will be open for May the 4th only. But I believe you'll also be able to find it at other popcorn kiosks around. And I think you can also get it over here for at Katsaka's Kettle. So right here in the marketplace. It does light up, and it's pretty cool. Two per order. We may have to get one to give away to our patrons over on Patreon. Mandalorian is out at the moment. We know not everybody can get here to the parks. So it's kind of fun to get some special things like that every so often. I'm wondering if he's going to be walking along here like anytime soon, so we can take a second break. We'll catch him as he comes back out. Also, there will be drinks available with these, what they call swizzle sticks. There's a light side swizzle stick and a dark side swizzle stick. They will light up. I think somebody in the chat yesterday was all excited about the swizzle sticks. And the Jawa Sipper, I think is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that coming. That will be available at different places, including Pizza Rizzo. Which, by the way, you hadn't thought about it. That's an option. You know, Pizza Rizzo does close in about 6 weeks. Other places, as part of your meal, so you won't even have to come in to buy two. And of course, at our little bar over there, check out the new tiki mug, so to speak. The Mythosaur will be available.
They can still have like one.
You go to Oga's Cantina.
One mug from there, right?
What?
We did like. I'm not sure it was made of pork or not, but we do have one mug from the cantina.
Calvin says, I wonder if they will hang around like the Stormtrooper helmet buckets. Fingers crossed they hang around for the until October. It depends on how many they have in stock. Now the Stormtrooper helmet was around for a very long time. They have plenty in stock, so I'm hoping that that's the case for our Clone Trooper as well. Hello, Mike. Good morning. Welcome in. How you doing, G-Mate? Now, these are all listed as being available for the entire month of May while supplies last. So it is expected that they've at least got enough to hopefully last throughout the first day. According to people who went to Disneyland Season of the Force, the coaxium sippers went really fast. So we're hoping that we can grab some of them to share out as well.
I just love the idea of like putting like some like blue Powerade and like sipping on it while I'm in line for Smugglers Run. Like what you got there? Don't worry about it. Right.
So Kevin, over at your lightsaber station, and I don't know why I just lost the name of it.
I tried for a second and I lost it.
I'm trying to remember everything else. They've got some reclaimed parts that will be available for lightsabers. So when you go in, you can actually choose a lot of new and different parts that they didn't have available before. Starting at least, I think it's at least going to be on May 4th. We'll find out some more details and probably talk about it a little bit more next week.
Savi's Workshop.
Yeah, over at Savi's. Nicole, we haven't been back since Monday, but I think that they still had the carousel the last time we checked for the popcorn buckets. We'll look to see again if we, next time we had on there for Magic Kingdom Monday, but they've still been in stock before.
For a really cool bucket, they've had them around for a surprisingly long time.
Yes, they have.
I'm not complaining. I wish more buckets were like that.
I don't like it when they only have them for a short period of time and only certain people can get them. All right, guys, reminder that if you are looking to come to Walt Disney World, Universal, Disneyland for the Disneyland 7 is starting in May. I think it's May 16th. If you'd like to take a cruise, join us for a group cruise or to your own cruise, or go to Sandals or beaches with your family or your loved one. We'd love it if you guys would reach out to us and let us be a part of it. Just this past Tuesday, 2026 packages opened up for Walt Disney World through October 24th. We do not have anything else for 2026 like Disneyland or Universal just yet, but we're already starting to make reservations for you guys for Walt Disney World. but there's still plenty of promotions out for Walt Disney World for 2025, including free dining, pass holder discounts, and subscriber for subscribers of Disney Plus. So reach out to us, guys. Go to eartoearmagic.com, find the travel services page, and depending on the travel that you're looking to take, let us be a part of it. Remember, we serve you guys as our clients. We charge you no fees. We get paid when you conclude your travel. Disney, Universal, and the cruise lines, Sandals, pays us a commission for helping you, but you pay the same price as if you booked it directly through them. So thank you guys for supporting us as a small business and allowing us to help you with the things that normally you'd have to wait on a 1-800 number for so long to have happen. So thank you guys for your business, and thank you for trusting us with your travel. Wow, he hasn't come back through yet. He's really having a good time in there. All right, Owen, what did you decide? Where we're going to go have lunch?
We're talking quick service. There's a specific dish at ABC that you had one time, and it got my interest. I feel like I need to have that, especially before we go to cruise.
Okay. So ABC commissary?
Yeah.
We stopped here for just a moment because the Mandalorian and Grogu were off to the side. And sometimes they are quite transient, mobile.
It says there's actually appearance from 11:45, it's from 11:15, and they don't wait until like 60 seconds to say.
Yeah, we'll do another minute. Come on back through. How you doing, Otney? Welcome in, Amy B. How you doing? Kevin says, I wish you guys a wonderful day at the park. See you soon. Thanks so much, Kevin. Have a nice one. What was that on? 410 thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
2/3 of the way to 600.
Yeah, we're trying to get to 600 today. 180 away. Thanks for guys for having to make it a little easier, a little closer to get through. All right, here I'm going to do this. I'm going to come over to the side here for just a second, just so you guys can see him. How you doing, Michelle? Happy Thursday, Michelle L. All right, so Owen, I'm gonna hand this off. I'm gonna work on lunch. You work on taking care of everybody in the chat. And we'll make our way over to ABC Commissary. Can you move this?
Hello everyone, hello. How is everyone doing? I mean, it definitely got crowded and wait times definitely went up, but we had a much larger window than compared to prior weeks, until we got to that high point. Hello, Mermaid. How are you doing this morning? How are you all doing? What's going on? I think I need to try that Cuban sandwich. It's a Cuban sandwich. Really? Yep.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I said wrong location. I meant backlot. I meant backlot. My bad. Yes. I meant backlot. I said ABC. That's my bad. I don't know why I do that sometimes. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes I meant to say fork. I feel like I said fork, but for some reason I said spoon. Yes.
Made by Mark himself. Okay. I want to get something I don't normally get.
Same with the Southwest salad, correct? I think last time you ate there, you also had the Cuban sandwich, which is why I'm having it today, so. Yeah. Hi Owen, I'm retired, so I'm always good now. How are you enjoying your retirement? That sounds nice. Happy that you're sharing your retirement with us. Well, not sure. Spending your retirement time with us, if that makes sense. I don't know how you would share retirement. I'm doing good.
Muppets is going to take over.
I think. Always there.
Very, very long time.
Yep.
We do have our blue raspberry slushy. For desserts, we have the Wookiee cookie. Which I think is funny.
The day I.
May the 4th because
It's always there.
Wookiee cookies here year round.
Yep. It's a good dessert though. There's a reason why it's been there. Okay, the order has been put in. Let's quickly get over there and find somewhere to sit because it's. Because I was reminiscing for a bit. We're not coming in at our usual time. Hello, Owen. Are you getting excited about Epic? I'm very excited about Epic. I think you know how we've been having meetings with people who are coming with us on Virtual Voyages cruise every week. I think like. Well, not every week, but every like few weeks.
Once a month.
Yeah, once a month. I feel like every couple of days, I think I need to force everyone who's coming to sit down and actually plan out what we're going to do. Like get their priorities down, because we're not going to be able to do everything. That's just a fact. Especially with it being recently open, it's going to be crowded. The park is huge. If I remember correctly, I feel like you can put, if I remember the stats correctly, Epic is so big you can put Magic Kingdom 4 or 5 times in the space that it takes up. So we need to,
Not a mix of everything in one dining room.
Sammy's prepping for end of week meetings. In between breaks, watching parts the best. Well, I hope that takes some of the stress of your work life up a bit. Okay.
Maybe not.
No, do I need to go back up? Grab that back corner, would that work?
Put that right there. Hold on, that's reverse everything. Ah, no!
Watch it, they put a table there.
Oh, I just stubbed my toe.
Yeah, they moved the table right here just last night.
Ow.
I know it's a new location and everything.
Oh. How do I manage to pick that?
How do I do that?
I'm gonna put this on the other side.
And the order is ready, dude. You want to go pick it up?
Oh wow, that was.
When do you want me to pick it up?
Yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll put that here. I'll be right back.
Alright.
There we go. Hi guys. Yes, it's lunchtime. Yes, hashtag always eating. This is how we do it. This is how we eat at Disney. Dopey Runner, this isn't Flame Tree. No, it's not. Welcome in, Ahmad. How you doing today? Let's see, I'm trying to read. I've got, my comments are like right here. And so they're white text, which means I can't actually read what you guys are saying. I'm trying to, what is going on here? Ahmad, past 2 days have been complicated. I lost one of my friends 2 days ago after her birthday. I'm so sorry. Sorry to hear that. Loss like that is hard. I'm still dealing with it, with the loss of a family member in January. So, Ahmad, I hope we can help you take your mind off things a little bit. Hello, Mermaid. Hey, I get it. Sometimes I don't say hello to people and they have been in the chat the entire time. It's not because, you know, so I just realized sometimes I didn't get the chance to say hello. And so I'm glad that we can do that. Everyone's coming in with some food. Oh, the path is blocked. We can't get by. It's stroller brigade. All right, I'm gonna go.
So, here's what I chose because Dad got this last time. Cuban sandwich. Ham, mustard, cheese, crust. A good amount. There actually used to be a Cuban sandwich over by Restaurant Source, and that it's like paper thin. That is a good amount. Comes with plantain chips. That's the side. This is what Dad has decided to do. Seems to be some sort of bunger. I don't know what type of bunger, but it's a bunger. I do see bacon. I'm not sure what else is on there because the French fries are blocking most of it. There's a decent amount of fries on this. How's everyone doing? How would the melted cheese go upward? Honestly, now that you mention that, I have no idea. Looks like it's got fangs. It's like a burger. It's a burger with a mouth. Wait, hold on. Hi, Gail. Wait. Owen, for a second, I thought you said human sandwich. My hearing is bad. No, Cuban. Cuban. So the reason I wanted to get that specifically is not only did he get it last time, I thought, wow, that's decent compared to some of the stuff that I had in the past. But there are a lot of good Cuban places close to the port we're going to dock off of for our first Voyages cruise. And I want to compare that to some of the stuff we can get over there. So, easy for me.
Their tables have legs in the way, so. You showing everybody your Cuban sandwich?
Yeah. See, look at that stick.
It's a long sandwich.
That's only like one half. There's another half in between that. And it comes with chips. I'm gonna go get napkins over there.
Oh, you know what? Let me go get it. I'll do it. Since it's easier for me to go out.
What are plantain chips? Plantain. Guys, yeah, I don't know how the cheese did that, but it did do that. I can't explain that, so I don't know. Thank you. 42?
I couldn't get 42 because the woman in front of me got 67.
What?
Apparently, she has the entire high school school system with her.
Oh, I see.
Either that or she's making a nest at home. I got some napkins. I got something boring today. Not boring, but you know what I mean. You guys are always picking up really cool things, and I don't tend to get the regular old. So,
is it just a burger?
It is a bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah, a lot of people are commenting on how the cheese somehow went upwards.
Yeah, like it was. I have somehow. It must have been on the Tower of Terror.
Honestly, that would go so hard for like a meal option. Like food that looks like it's better than the Tower of Terror. Like you have pizza, but like the end of it is like upwards.
So why don't they have Tower of Terror themed food? And what would that entail? If we had, you're really far away. It's making it.
I'm in the corner.
No, but it's making it weird. Visual. I'll do it this way. There we go. What would a Tower of Terror food item look like? What would it be?
Okay, it would either look like it. While riding the tower would be a nice concept. It would look like it came from the time frame of
Kermit. They're like frog legs.
It would look like it came from like the restaurant or like time frame of the hotel.
The Tip Top Club.
Or what was it? The Sunset Room? Have you seen that? The sunroom? I don't remember the second one. There is actually a menu there, even though you cannot eat there. That's a fake restaurant.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant. There's a menu up near the exit.
What do you guys think in the chat? If you were going to have a Tower of Terror themed food here in the park, which I think is a kind of a misstep, I really do think that there's a lot of potential for having attraction themed food. When you think about it, we go crazy over attraction themed everything else.
Dobron says TOT Ader Tots.
That would be the Tater Tower of Terrors.
You have to be fair with that, because if you say specifically like,
well, they could use Tater Tower of Terrors because it's not tater tots.
Yeah, you can't use the exact phrase tater tots. You'll notice
but you can use Tater Tower of Terrors.
You'll notice that if you go around the park, they won't say tater tots. They say specifically potato barrels.
Seamus says, I imagine a cocktail where you drop a shot of something into another drink.
And it's like it's in a elevator shaped like container, and you just drop it in. Or they prep a drink, and you know how they have those shaped ice cubes? They have an elevator ice cube, and they drop it in the fish egg.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
I like the idea. Greg says they should have a Tower of Terror sipper. Why don't we get attraction themed food? Why don't we get attraction themed sippers? or popcorn buckets. I mean, the one for the carousel did really well and is very popular.
See, that is a good Cuban sandwich. We used like I think about a year back, we had a Cuban sandwich over at Restaurant Source, and that was thin. That was paper thin. This is much better.
He's never forgotten that sandwich. Rod said you could do a tower of onion rings.
That could be cool.
Nick, if they had Brussels sprouts, yeah, then I would not buy that. Terror Tower of taters.
Gotcha.
Terror Tower. Terror Tower of taters. I get that with the sauces. Guys, we're foodies around here. If you're new to our channel, if you're like, oh my gosh, every time I turn on your channel, you're eating. Yes, hashtag always eating. We eat. Our family is pretty crazy about eating. We have sometimes eat anywhere from 2 to 3 times a day. Every day. It's pretty amazing. I don't know if it's just us or anybody else does that too. But for us, it's important to show what's going on.
I'm sorry, keep talking.
Are you done? It's important to show locations, talk about the food that's available. Because I think it's important to the people who use us as their travel agents, have a place that they can go to and look at and kind of get familiar with. So. I know Dream Maid. Did you see that?
You guys are making me hungry now. My bad.
How you doing, Park Bros? Hey guys, Park Bros invited me to join him on a podcast. I think last year, either before, right around the time that my vision problem occurred. Again. We'll have to set that up. You have to reach out to me. Let me know when your scheduling is. When you have an opening, I'd love to jump in and talk Disney shop. Good morning, Cheryl. My Nutella says you always eat lunch when I eat dinner. That matches up. It just goes on and on, my friends. Somebody started biting and then when it went. Now, we're going to be getting hopefully some good Cuban food when we get to Miami in about 3 weeks.
Dude, that was so good.
Good morning, Pickle Shake. How are you? Good to see you. Cheryl says Disney fries are my weakness. I eat way too many of them. I'm okay with getting a variety of things and not having fries all the time. He's got himself some plantains, which the plantain chips come as an option
with the Cuban sandwich.
With a Cuban sandwich. What I like about it when I get the fries, you got to do the dips. The honey mustard, the barbecue sauce, the ranch.
Salty.
Hey Carol, I have the dark screen. Is that the Ninja Watch? I think that's the window.
Can't tell.
Nick, they make a lobster tower dish at a seafood restaurant I go to. It is a 2-pound lobster shelled after being steamed on a crab cake and mashed garlic potatoes surrounded by scallops. I'm glad I have something to eat after you said that.
Disney Granny says my teen daughter still raves about the Disney fries. See at midnight says I'll never turn down French fries. TLP, Susan loves malt vinegar. That was something I never did or seen before we started dating. Oh, that was an accident post. I thought it was the little ninja watching emoji that we have, but it wasn't showing up on my screen. So I'm like, is that it? I can't see it. All right. I want to keep reminding you guys, because I know there's probably at least somebody out there who's thought about joining us on Virgin Voyages, but prior to now, I wasn't sure if they could get off work or if the timing would be right. Now that we're 3 weeks away, there are still rooms available on board the ship that we're going to be on. I'm going to put it right in the middle because there's so much space. Susan was checking current promotions, 5-day cruise, 4 nights on board. Food's included, basic Wi-Fi is included, tips are included, port fees, taxes are included, guaranteed sea terrace for 2 people, $2,074. So if you'd like to join us, reach out to Susan. Still make it happen. We'd love for you guys to join us in Miami. We're gonna be all arriving hopefully in Miami May 13th. It says we only have 56 likes, thumbs up before we get to 500. How you doing, Jessica in the View? Welcome in. Disnerds, what are the reviews on this ship? When it comes to the Virgin Voyages ships, they are smaller ships. These are not the large, gigantic ships that have, 6 water parks. A slide that goes all the way around from
a shopping mall in the middle.
Yeah, there's no shopping. Well, they do have shopping.
They have shopping, but it's not like
it's not a huge promenade.
Three-fourth space that extends to the back in front of the shop.
But there's won many awards specifically for customer service, for restaurants, for food a lot because there's no buffets. There's the galley, which is the main kitchen. You can walk up, sit at a table, raise the flag, order from a server, they bring you your food. But there's no food that's been sitting out where, you pick up the spoon and immediately think about the other 475 people who touched the spoon in the past half hour. None of that. There are 6 restaurants on board. There is no cost to upgrade to eat at any of those restaurants. Though you can choose to pay for upgraded food at a few of them if you want to, but I've been on 4 cruises. I've not ever felt the desire to do so because the food in itself is a lot of fun to eat and really, really, really good. But they've won several awards and we love them. We have no problem with recommending Virgin Voyages because you have to be 18 or older to be on board. Not a bunch of kids running around making noises and stuff like that. First night, celebrate party, complimentary champagne. First night, starting at 10, 10:30. Pajama parties. Everybody puts on their PJs and goes hang out. The big night, Scarlet Night, goes on all night, goes across the entire ship, and it's just one big, huge party. Love Scarlet Night. And it's a lot of fun. Last year we had 1/3 the number of people that are going with us in 3 weeks. 1/3. We had the best time. It was so much fun. And every single person who came, and I was not expecting this, every single person who came last year rebooked to come this year.
Previously, very frustrating. It's tonight the PB's involved. Yeah.
What's that?
Previously, guys, tonight is the PB's involved for Edinburgh.
Yes.
At 7 East Standard Time.
Terry says, next year I got the perfect Virgin group cruise for next spring. March 28th, 5 nights at the Grand Turk and Bimini and back. Well, I don't know what else we may do with Virgin, but we are going to be going to Alaska. We're going to be sailing out of Seattle in July, going to Alaska and back to Seattle. I need to create the graphics for that and start letting you guys know officially. But we've already got several Magic Crew, even though we've not officially announced it. Already booked on it. So
Don't be worried, know about this? They're actually in the galley, which is kind of like a
it's the main food court.
They do actually have a small section in the galley, which is kind of like a pickup food section. Replacement for your buffet. You will probably find buffets there. In the tree section.
Buffets. There'll be buffets.
There'll be buffets.
No, they do have they have grab and go refrigerators at the entrance and exits at the galley. They put in wraps, salads, sandwiches. They're in plastic reusable containers. They don't do trash. And you can pick those up without having to stop anywhere. Pick them back to your room, put them in your refrigerator. If you have a sea terrace, which is what we refer to as the balcony rooms, 95% of all balcony rooms have a red hammock. That's their signature thing. Guys, I so love taking naps in those hammocks.
You've actually gotten in trouble one time. You rested in a hammock and rested for a certain amount of time. You could see the like rope marks on you. Because that's just how comfortable it is.
Well, I'm bald, so when I fell asleep in the hammock, I had hammock pattern showed up on my scalp. How are you doing, Manas? Welcome in. Do they make waffles in the mornings? Gallery Man, why don't you tell them what you had with Mike? Do you remember what I'm talking about? What did you have for breakfast in the galley?
One of the last items I had, something that I actually was looking forward to most of the entire cruise, but I didn't really get to. French toast burger. You should have mentioned it. I mean, you're going to make a photo.
You could just tell them about it. You don't have to pull up a picture.
Two pieces of French toast. In between is a burger and some eggs. And there is so much actually in it. They actually have to put sticks in the burger to keep it from falling apart.
How you doing, London B?
Here we go. Yep, right here.
How you doing this Thursday, Whitney?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look at that.
That's for breakfast. Tonga toast, eat your heart out. I don't know if Mike or Michelle are watching right now.
I think by the end of this was the last thing I had. I actually had trouble eating it because, you know, we had spent like the last like 3 to 4 days stuffing our mouths with food. But it was good.
No, now we want the photo. Nick says, I am looking at the Valiant Lady cruise. That is Iceland, Greenland, Canada, and New York City.
Ooh, awesome.
Well, Nick, there are a lot of different ways that we can help you take advantage of promotions when it comes to booking Virgin Voyages. We've been booking them and working with them now for so long that we've seen a lot of change in how they do things. They're adding more ships to their fleet. They're becoming more popular. But we do recommend that if you are interested in Virgin Voyages, I've never sailed with them before, reach out to us. We can set you up on what they call a sailor's night. People who sail on Virgin Voyages are referred to as sailors. We'll give you a sailor's night time where our business development manager, Tamika, will do an introductory broadcast. And if you join that, you can usually, we can get some additional incentives to add to your cruises. All right, you finish your sandwich?
Yeah, I'm just going through Spanish sandwiches at this point.
Why don't you tell everybody what you got for your Cuban?
So, Cuban sandwich, ham, pork, pulled pork, mustard, pickles, and as you saw, a bunch of cheese pressed together in a sandwich.
$12.99.
$12.99. So, about $13, which is only $1 over average. It's a amazing sandwich. Like, compared to some I've had previously, that is good. It's warm, it's cheesy, the flavors meld together, the meat is well cooked. Even though it's pressed, it's still very thick. It's 2 slices of a humongous sandwich. I show it to the camera. It's very big, to the point where I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish the chips that came up. And I'm sure how I feel about the plantain chips. I mean, it's an interesting option, but it's okay. I think on a scale of 1 to 5, I give this a high 4. If something was improved or there was something else to add to this, something positive, I could definitely see myself giving this a 5. Because that's a pretty high quality. It's not something you usually get. I would have that again in a heartbeat. Maybe I would change the start. I'm not sure how I would feel about this.
I'm having the bacon cheeseburger, bacon English cheeseburger. It's a run-of-the-mill cheeseburger. It's okay. It is a good amount of bacon. Here's the really weird thing though. I don't know if this is a fluke. The cheeseburger was like $13.29. Okay.
Yeah.
How much was the bacon cheeseburger?
That's like 20 cents over what I just said.
No. The cheeseburger is $13.29. How much is the bacon? Don't look. How much do you think the bacon cheeseburger? You saw how much bacon was on there. So the bacon cheeseburger?
I think they're up at like $1.
You think it's the okay?
So like
$13.99. 70 cents more to add bacon. That's not bad, honestly. I mean, for all those out there watching their cholesterol and whatever else. But it does come with lettuce and tomato. The cheese is upside down.
Backlot special.
I don't know.
Don't ask. We don't know.
I don't know. But it's not bad. But it's a theme park burger.
Bacon cheeseburger, that's going to be on the list of like, you know, base colors. It's not bad. It's just okay.
And you can choose to get fries or apple slices, or you can pay. Yeah. Or you can pay $2 more for the buffalo fries. So.
Hey, since you mobile order this, we should ask them to finish the special cheese. No, you have to eat these.
At least I didn't see one. So Isabel and Eddie said that they're looking to join us on the Alaska cruise next year. Kitten Duo, all she has to do is take the train up to Seattle, and we're gonna slip her into somebody's suitcase. So Kitten Duo could possibly join us to Alaska. All this to say, if you guys are interested and would like more information, you know where to go. Just go over to our website. And there is a QR code if you'd like to scan that. I'm not sure which form that gives you though. It may just take you to the main page. Does the cheese being upside down make it taste different?
It tastes backwards.
Well, instead of it being a bacon cheeseburger, it's a bacon burger cheese. Completely different. I was kind of shocked with the bee. I thought it was going to be like $1.50 to $2 more for bacon. Todd Swain, have they given a date for Big Thunder refurbishments to be completed? All they've told us is 2026. I don't expect it to come out before the end of the year. It will definitely be next year. Oh, and we are, strangely enough, we have the same number of people watching as has hit our thumbs up button. Wow. Just pure coincidental. But we're at 463 likes.
Thank you everyone who's been tuning in. I needed to
like
try
100, like 130 away.
I needed to try the Cuban sandwich. Once I saw you guys, like that looks decent. Disney may actually be able to make a good Cuban. I had one at Restaurant Source, which I didn't like. I had one at last year's Flower Garden, which I didn't like. That did not come back, probably for good reason. That was good. I'll have that again.
Now, when we get to Miami on the 13th of May, the hotel we're all staying at together the night before we get on board the ship, there is a Cuban restaurant right down the way, a little Cuban cafe. I think I'm going to be walking back down there and trying some. What do you order last year?
I don't think I can eat much more of these.
Put them away. Put them down.
Half because the sandwich is thin, half because they're mad. I mean, it's cool it's a different option, but
I don't think they've added any sweeteners to them. Which is fine.
It's very salty.
All right, Owen, I'm going to throw this away and get a refill. Someone is asking, do we have another challenge for today? The bigger challenge is can we get on another ride? So can we get on Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway?
45 at the moment.
Can we get on to Rise of Resistance?
Mania just went up. It was down. It just went up. It's currently 20 minutes. I'm not sure how long it'll hold like that. It's another situation where I've been watching this. It used to be down. It used to have a star and it no longer does. It says 20 minutes. I don't think it'll be 20 minutes when we get there, but we can try. That's some work. Yeah, 20 minutes right now. How many gigabytes is your phone? You're getting a whole lot of food pictures. Yes. Next question.
So, who else is out there in the world is like me, where when you go to the grocery store, everything, you shop and compare everything. Like you won't even buy a 2 liter of soft drink unless it goes on sale. Unless you can get it down to under $1.50 or $1.75 with sales, you won't even bother to buy soft drinks. But when you come to Disney, you'll drop $4.74 on a cup. And not blink.
Well, at least this location, you guys get refill.
Well, that's why I got it today. I don't normally buy soft drinks because, well, they do get pricey. We drink a lot of water, but I needed some caffeine today, so I just splurged. But Crystal says I get the 24 cans. See, I can't do cans. Cans, I feel like we get cans get wasted at our house. You find half-empty cans. If I get a 2 liter, I can pour as just as little as I want and be fine. But if I take a can and only drink half of it, then it gets thrown away. I feel like there's a lot of waste. Crystal says her Walmart cans of Coke are $13. Crazy. So we always get it on sale. But I just think it's funny, the things we don't buy until they go on major sale in real life. And then you come to the theme parks and, you won't buy a dozen of cookies for $3 at the grocery store because you're like, it's $3. We don't really need those cookies. But then you'll walk into a place like this and drop $6 on one cookie and like, yes.
But
it's a different mentality.
It looks like Wookiee.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Not all of them look like a Chewy. But you're on vacation. You enjoy it. For us who are here all the time, it's a different mentality. When we buy something, we try to show it off and let you guys know about it.
If we have something and we like it, we can recommend it. And when you guys come here, you can try it. If we have something and we have lower opinions of it, you guys know to avoid it. That's the main reason why we do this.
And that's exactly right. When you come to the theme parks, all money logic for food is just kind of thrown out the window. Still budget, but you can't beat yourself over the head.
It isn't like you threw it out the window, more like you flipped the table. You know, it's still there, it's just upside down.
I will say this. This is Susan and I have been talking a lot about this, and I wanted to. We may bring this up a lot. Before we're gonna go back out and ride some more rides, guys. So just give me a couple minutes. I wanted to share this with you. Susan and I talk about this all the time. We use this phrase and we use this idea all the time, and I realized I don't think I've talked about it a lot. Something just blew up over here. I don't know what that was. Like an airplane or something. But all the time that people contact us when it comes to travel, like right now, if you contact us for 2026, there are deals for children getting Disney dining plans. Certain conditions apply, and if you can make it work, your kids can eat the dining plans for free. They're on the same reservation as adults who have the dining plan. Dining plan or no dining plan, people will always ask us, do you save money on the dining plans? Now, some will tell you yes. From our standpoint, we don't feel that that's always a positive. It is not always yes, you will save money. I don't think that's the case. For all people, it doesn't matter. Some people don't eat breakfast. Some people don't eat a lot of table service restaurants. And so when you're paying for those types of things that you don't normally have, you don't eat a lot of snacks when you come to Disney. Okay, well, you're not really saving money if you're spending something that includes snacks credits if you wouldn't normally spend that money on snacks. So for us to say, yes, you save money by Disney dining plans, I think that's a misnomer. What you do is, stop it, is you allow the power of yes. That's something Susan and I have been talking about. And you're like, what is the power of yes? The power of yes is when you go on vacation and your kid is walking around and goes, Mom, can I have a Mickey Mouse ice cream bar? And you're thinking that's $6. And you're like, well, you know, I got some gummy bears in my bag. Let's just have gummy bears. We'll go get in a line. We'll go get and have gummy bears. You go to a restaurant with your teenagers, and your teenager goes, oh, can I have the steak? And you're like, the steak is $58 at the Brown Derby or whatever. And you're like, how about you get the chicken? Why don't you get the chicken? It's only $32, and the whole time you're thinking $32 for chicken. Oh my gosh! But you have that inclination to say no. The Disney dining plan, when you add it, it's part of your package. You pay for it ahead of time. It allows you to budget for your vacation. It allows you to pay for your food ahead of time. So many times we go on vacation, spring break with our kids. Owen may not remember this. There was one time we went on spring break with the family. We were there for an entire week. We ran out of money about 4 days into our 6-day vacation. About just over halfway, we didn't have any money. I mean, it was like, all of a sudden, where all the money go? You know, it's easy to do that. So for the rest of the vacation, you're just like, all right, we're doing quick service, we're eating kids' meals, we're skipping breakfast, whatever. We had to really scrimp for the rest of the vacation because the budget didn't work out. When you get the dining plan, you pay for food ahead of time. Your budget is already into play, and you're paying for it months in advance. So if you have that taken care of, that peace of mind, but here's the power of yes. You're walking through the park, and your 7-year-old goes, Dad, can I have a Mickey ice cream bar? And you're thinking, I have a Disney dining credit. I have a snack credit. You know what? Yes, you can. You can have the Mickey bar. Dad, can I have the $58 steak that's on the menu? It's the Disney dining plan. We're not spending money. We're spending credits. It's already paid for. You know what, son? You get anything you want on the menu. Yes, you can have it. The power of yes is such a great thing. And we don't push the Disney dining plan as a way of, you're going to save tons of money and you have to have it. No, we're really down to earth and tell you from our experience, depending on your eating styles, your spending styles, and your budget, it may not necessarily save you money. For some people it will. But what it does give you a chance to do is to prepay for your food, to budget much more accurately, not get caught halfway through your vacation realizing that you ate much more in the beginning of your vacation than you didn't allow for in the last part. But it gives you the power of yes. So when you guys reach out to us, we're not going to automatically ever put the Disney dining plan onto your quotes when you reach out to us. We will do that for PhotoPass. PhotoPass, we always do. I'm telling you that from the beginning. I've always told you guys that option on there. Why? Because it's easy to take off. We want you guys to know about it. It's always cheaper to pay it for it ahead of time. And they say something like 67% of people who don't buy it ahead of time end up buying it when they get there, and it costs more. So we always add it. If you get it on the quote and you're like, I don't want the PhotoPass, easy. We understand that. We just take it off, but it's always on there. But if you're interested in knowing what the cost for the Disney dining plan is, let us know. Add it on there and see about whether or not that is worth the power of yes. And it makes a big difference. Because I tell you what, as a dad who has been there before and not able to make it through the end of vacation, to be able to go to a restaurant and have these guys who all of a sudden realize that stuff like butter chicken exists, say, can I get this? And you go, yeah, you can. Get it and enjoy it. It's a good feeling. So let us know. Never a hard sell, but it's always a good way to know about the power of yes. Jody B, it allows me as a parent to say yes. I can have that cocktail with my dinner at the end of the day. Yes, you can. A lot of that to it. PRK, how you doing today? The dining plan also means that the bulk of your food costs are covered and paid for. So what you've got in your pocket is the leftovers, like extra stuff, souvenirs and things like that. You've already paid for the food. You're not having to sit there and continually checking to see whether or not you can have lunch the next day. So it makes a big difference. How you doing, Donna Young? Good to see you. So always something to bring up. Guys, let's go ride some rides. Where do you want to go?
Well, I would say, I think we missed our window for essentially doing Mermaid. It's up to 30. I feel like if we get the rock over there, it's going to be...
We can still go try.
I guess we can go try it. If not, we can like backtrack towards Galaxy's Edge and like do Cinderella for fries. That was a good lunch though. I enjoyed that sandwich. I wish maybe they switched up the side with something else, but I enjoyed the sandwich. It was a good sandwich. That sandwich can honestly stay on its own. It's a good sandwich.
It is a good sandwich.
Good sandwich. Good sandwich.
All right, let's get out there and have some more fun. Thank you guys so much. Our likes are up to, I don't know if that's right or not. That seems like the same number as before. That's not usually right. Usually when people come in, there are awesome in our crew about hitting the thumbs up.
Refresh.
Oh, it is right. Nope, one more. Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. 471, we have 129 to go for today's challenge. We do have a hard stop today, right after 2 o'clock. So we've got about
2 hours.
2 hours. We have 2 hours left to have some fun here in Hollywood Studios, and before we close out for today. So if you guys are just now joining, thanks for popping out and popping into the chat today. That is a weird ad to pop up right there. I'm gonna take my drink with me. I paid $5 for this. I'm gonna try to get at least a couple more sips out of it.
Oh, someone asked me about my shoe again.
It does not actually scan.
It does not actually scan. Also, as we're walking out, I think you should check it out. Or at least, actually, no, maybe you should do it before you.
You hand it to me? Yeah. Did I miss the notification? I do not like not being able to say thank you to people who support this channel. When you support the channel, you make it possible for people to watch, no matter the situation. And I think that's always something we need to be grateful for and to say thank you for. So if you donate and we don't say hello and thank you for it, it's probably because we just didn't see it. Let's see. Where is it? I have so many apps on this phone. That's crazy. And we did. We had one this morning, and then the Manos family at 11:52. Wow, you guys are so nice. Waiting 20 minutes and I didn't say thank you. You're so patient. Manos, thank you so much for the $20 PayPal. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal for the Magic Crew. Thank you so very much. My hands are full. I can't put anything up on the screen. Here, I'll put Owen up on the screen.
Do you want me to do it?
You just say the word thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. That's better than a graphic anyway, right? Thank you, Manos.
So you say you want to make a race midway Mania to see if it's actually that bad.
Yeah. If not, we can make our way back to something else. So this is what happens. I come out of a space. It's connected to Disney Wi-Fi. Everything's good. I open this back up. And it says, you're offline. And I have to reset it. There we go.
What'd you guys get?
All right, so my hands are kind of full. I only have one free hand most days anyway. Our tripod's gotten worn out, so now it moves. So if I don't hold the tripod at the bottom, it goes click, 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 click. So if you hear that clicking noise, what's that clicking noise? It's just the mini tripod. I smell the flowers again. No. Now I know what they are, though. You see those?
Yeah.
It's a magnolia tree. That's what I smell. Magnolias! Yep. Can smell the magnolias. Cheryl says I love the music in this park. I like Epcot's music. I love Hollywood Studios music. That big band sound. Pretty awesome.
Greg asked if there's any restrictions with the dining plan. There are not really restrictions, but there are rules that you have to fly by. Certain restaurants, they are considered to be higher cost, higher signature. So certain sit-down restaurants or dining experiences, Greg, may require more than one dining credit. Most all restaurants for table service are going to be one table service credit. Or, you know, if you go to quick service, you have a quick service credit. Quick service credits are almost always going to be just one. But when you have table service and you decide to go to a tip-top place or a character meal, there may be a thing in there that will tell you that it requires 2 table service credits. Please be aware of it whenever you make a reservation or before you dine at any of the table service restaurants. Make sure that it is only one table service. We did make a mistake one time when we came under the dining plan. We had reserved a breakfast meal. This is many years ago, so not necessarily the case now, but Garden Grill breakfast. It was breakfast, okay, but it was a character meal. It required two table service credits. And before we sat down, we made a decision to cancel and not use our credits that way, because that's basically 2 meals as opposed to 1. So you have to know how many credits you have and where and how to use them. Restrictions also, keep in mind the credits will...
It's me, House MD.
How you doing, House MD?
How are you?
Stitchy.
That's right, we love Stitchy.
How you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. Hey, you're gonna hide over there?
That's my daughter, Hope.
She watches you all the time.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing today?
We're hanging out here. We got most of our rides done, so we're gonna eat lunch.
Oh, that's
Maybe
good.
some Thomas over here.
We just got finished grabbing a bite to eat and trying to figure out where we're gonna go get some next more rides in the end. Not exactly low lines, but not bad. If you guys were here first thing this morning, they were pretty good, like in the first hour.
Yeah.
So, and but no, it's not too bad, and they're nice weather.
It's hot. It's hot for us. We're from
So, are you guys ready for the live action coming out next month?
Yes, we are.
1 month from yesterday, I think, is when it comes out. So I'm like pretty excited. I'm still hoping. I put out inquiries about renting a theater, just so I can just have my own theater.
That'd be nice.
And invite anybody we wanted to.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys local?
No, we're from Massachusetts.
Well, you can come back just for that. How long are you guys here for?
We're like midweek, so.
About halfway?
Yeah, halfway there. A little bit more.
Now, do you ever get confused as to which one's who?
Sometimes.
You dress, for like
dress alike.
the blue, get the blue on, the cool glasses.
Yep.
So, no, I'm glad you got to say hello.
Yep.
And when's the next trip?
We don't know yet.
Soon.
Sometime in the summer.
We're past holidays, so.
That's what I say.
Whenever there's a
You
deal-
gotta take it. You gotta take advantage of them.
Whenever there's a deal and my JetBlue points add up.
Just whenever it
girl math.
arises,
It's
you
girl
go
math,
for it.
okay?
There you go.
Save money
We
with
were
the
just
points.
talking about the fact that when at home, when you go to the grocery store, there's no way in the world you're going to spend $2 for a liter of Coke.
No.
But you'll come into the park and spend $5 on one cup.
Exactly. It's girl math.
It's all about that
JetBlue
math.
points, you get a pass holder discount on the room. It's girl math. You're saving money, right? Coming down here.
There you go. Well, if we could ever help you with booking some of those, let us know. Because when we do, though, make sure you know all of the stuff. If you're a pass holder, Disney Plus subscriber, if you're a Disney Visa card holder.
We got all three. We got
You got to know exactly which ones to use and play around with them.
Yeah.
Figure out exactly all those discounts. So, well, if you guys see us again before you head out, say hello. Love the whole get out. I mean, you really do have the whole setup.
That's right.
The only thing is, I'm looking to see if you've got a Stitch cup. And
It's the most magical place on earth because that's what this is.
yeah, well, it still fits. It's still blue. So,
All right,
well,
guys,
good to
have a
see
great
you,
day.
House MD. You guys have fun. So as far as the Disney dining plan, it's good to know what your rules are. And here's the worst thing you can do, Greg. The worst thing you can do. And you think there's just no way in the world this would ever happen. It happens. Know your credits. Keep tab of them. If you don't use them, you lose them. Okay? If you somehow get to the end of your vacation, you're getting ready to head to the airport, and you still have 3 table service credits, well, it's a sad thing. So make sure you watch what you got. Make sure you use them to your best of abilities. You got those snack credits. Fill up those. Use those snack credits. We've seen people on the way to the airport walking around with like 15 bags of gummies because they had all their snack credits left from the vacation and they forgot to use them. And so now they're grabbing all of the bags of candy that they can from their hotel.
Just like walking out of like the convention area with like 6 caramel apples.
Oh, that's Isabel. That's intentional. Well, it's just like us when we were on Virgin Voyages and we had all of those, all that sailor loot we hadn't used. Last minute trying to use it all up.
Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the time. I'm most going to be looking at if I see anyone outside. If I see anyone outside, it's immediate deal breaker.
So Cheryl knows exactly what you got to do when you get that Disney dining plan.
That's at 25.
Every time you order a meal, make sure to look at the receipt. The bottom of your receipt will always tell you how many credits that you've used and how many you have remaining. So, yep. Good morning, Mark. Good afternoon, I should say. Look at my fake watch. It's 1/2 the hair. I gotta get another watch. I love Invicta watches, but the bands, I wear the bands out way too fast, and then you can't buy new bands. But you can, but they're like almost as much as the watches are. I think I need to get myself a Citizen Disney watch. What do you guys think? Maybe find myself a Stitch Citizen watch. See if they hold up longer. Wow, you skipped this whole area, dude. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, it just keeps on going, dude. Yes.
We get on to the next section.
We're very happy with this.
It was 40 the last time I checked, so it obviously went down at one point, but I'm not complaining. I'll take it.
If it's this slow, we should ride it twice and try to do what we did last time, where I hold the stream one time and you hold it the next time.
Let's see if it's still this time and no one's outside by the time we get out. We can make a decision.
Oh, Greg says, can you overuse them and can you run out? Well, I mean, you can, but think about it. Most of the time, depending on your plan, it's set to have like quick service. You have a quick service dining plan. You get 2 quick services per day and a snack credit. Well, if you're having 3 meals, then, you know, you're going to run out early.
Good job.
But
oh, thank you.
I'd much rather run out. I'd rather run out than not use them.
Yeah.
Because if you run out, you can just buy more food, just like you would normally. So.
You'd rather have your snack and dining credits go into something well that I rather than that spend these circumference, you know.
says my husband loves the Citizen Disney Watch. Main Street Jewelry Store will size it for you too. I just figured that, you know, since Citizen is the official timekeeper of Disney, that I might have a little bit better luck with them. Like I said, I love the Invicta watches and I love my Disney watches when it comes to Invicta. But the silicone watch bands, I just wear out. Welcome in, Austin Walker. So what do you guys think? Tomorrow, Disney Springs? Have a laid back Friday morning at Disney Springs. Instead of starting at 8 a.m., we start at 10 a.m.
Because if we show at 8 a.m., there'll be nothing to do.
We can try to go 3 hours without spending any money on food. That will be our challenge tomorrow.
Now we're talking about how we're going to get like food and collectibles from 8 to 4. There are going to be some Star Wars themed items that are going to appear over at Disney Springs as well, such as Amorettes and the Ganachery. You know, your go-tos whenever the event comes around.
Yep.
Maybe Disney related or holiday related.
You don't have to go to Disney's Hollywood Studios to get Star Wars related goodies. They're going to be at the Ganachery and over at Amorette's Patisserie.
Yep.
Something tells me they're going to be at Swirl Showcase. What do they call it over there? Swirls on the lake?
Something like that.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Judging by how this one's moving, so you.
That's hilarious. FM member after says yes. Let's do Disney Springs. I can sleep in. Do you have tomorrow off again? How you doing, Danny? Happy Thursday. You know, last time we came in here, the curtain was closed on Mr. Potato Head. Now, we'll remind you guys, though, the likelihood is that we're going to lose connectivity just as we get our glasses. That little area is in the centermost part of the building. Does not get cellular connectivity for us very well. Don't worry, we'll keep refreshing. We hope that you guys do as well. We'll be back.
We'll be right back with you
as soon as we get onto the ride. Yeah.
Story Mania. It's a ride that's a game. It's a game that's a ride. Step right up and see what's inside.
Where's his angry eyes? There's his surprised eyes. I wonder what this area is sponsored by. Toy Story Midway Mania is sponsored today by United States Marine Corps. You know. Hey Leo, how is it you can, because he's got eyes all over the place. How you doing today, Farrah? Welcome in. We're gonna jump on Midway Mania.
Ava made it to Silver Dollar City. How about that? 2 different parks. 8th grade overnight. Clara's in school.
Danny, we're glad you can come in and have a good afternoon too. Why we try to always try to keep it positive and upbeat in our streams. Life is challenging, to say the least, for so many different ways and so many different times of the year. So come on in, we're gonna score us up some points.
Honestly, even though you hold the gimbal, you're so cracked at this game that usually you sweep me even though you're only using one hand. That scares me. That scares me to think how good you are. There are people that are like, that's not even close to like scores like best per hour or best per week or best per month. I know how people get that high.
I don't either, but Men in Black. Like, I have to fight to get as much scores as you and Mom.
Process is why Space Ranger Spin is going to be undergoing some renovation later this year.
Space Ranger Spin over in the Magic Kingdom is going to be closing down in August and will be closed throughout the remainder of 2020.
Grass has gotten.
It's like we're going to the original board. Ow, quit it. Ow, quit it.
Every staff member has an exact character.
What an advantage. Ese juego está muy divertido. I know so many words.
I really like the exit. I feel like this one may always be my favorite just because of the look at it. I mean, you walk in, you see the entire room, you see the entranceway. Like, the other side is really nice, but you don't get this overhead view completely.
I like the other room though because you're actually inside of Annie's bedroom. I mean, you are here too, but it's all a flat mural.
Yeah.
And it made it so much more pronounced than the other.
That is true. That is true.
Here, if you point it out, people can see it. But it's a lot easier to notice on the other track. That's cool, right? Way to play, guys! You are a toy! We're getting on
We always get green and yellow. We never get blue and red. So you can be blue.
Alright, let's see how bad the gimbal gets today. You know, Gus does not like this ride. Gus does not like this ride. Oh, and last time I rode this got caught. It was like this, and I couldn't move it, so I couldn't move the. Oh man, it was rough. It was not fun. Why is my blaster so far away?
If you do this, the farther you point on your back board, the further it goes into the game. That's how the cards are designed. Yeah, see?
So if I'm more uncomfortable, I have a better chance of scoring?
Yeah, it's a risk and reward.
We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Let's score some points.
Hey, howdy, hey! Welcome to our practice game.
Just pull the string.
Watch those glasses
on.
Coming in fast, buddy.
Nice shooting, Buckaroo.
I think they've got the hang of it. Way to play, everyone. Now you get to score points.
Now we get to score points.
Hey, welcome to Hands It's that tossing time.
I'm tired. You want to play?
Hey, don't let the devil get away. That's great! Hurry! Game's almost over! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
I was not doing well on that one. I'm about 10,000 points below what my normal average is already. Alright, this is hard to hold.
Throw your dino dart!
It's really fun.
Small target for 1 more!
Oh, let the string go back in after you pull.
Watch where the other guy goes!
Great control. Extinction warning.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were amazing.
Alright, something's not lining up.
Hey, break those plates! Yes, sir!
Moving targets are worth more.
I am not your mother! Break those plates! One for the flying plate! We're running out of time! This one! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up! Mission accomplished! Move along!
Something's not quite right. Can't figure it out.
Maybe having the same problem.
No liquidity and beyond. Toss the rings around the target.
Come on!
Time is running out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rings down, people.
Oh my gosh.
Hey everyone, you'll be moving to the next game real soon.
I don't think I'm going to break 200 on today. It's okay.
Time for rookie to shoot. Aim for the bullseye.
Stopping
moment, folks. We'll get moving again soon.
Oh, keep shooting! Keep going! Keep going! Prospector, send down the line bar! Recap! There's gold in this
I did.
It's your last game! Now mosey on down to the prize booth.
No, I'm still gonna. I don't think I'm gonna break 200 today.
I think I've been proud of the entire game because I feel like sometimes I've been pulling it accidentally.
Thing is, Cheryl, every time it stops, the targets come back out, but they're all 0.
Yeah.
So it's not like Space Ranger spin.
It gives you something to do, but you won't be able to earn any points.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So glad we ate lunch before, man.
Play, everyone.
Hey, I beat 200. Look at that. That's an awesome score, dude. Good job. I bet it's best in car. Ooh. Ouch. That hurt. You did. You got best in vehicle.
See, how are people getting
583,300? I have no idea. Best today is 310.
I want to get like best is our best in our best small. I want to get one of those one time.
I would love to hit 300,000 one time. I haven't quite figured out how yet.
I mean, we got the secrets. We just need to do something else. We need add-ons that. So get close to there. So.
Speaking of scores, you guys are scoring total of 505 likes today.
505.
We have 30 minutes left in today's stream. You guys help us out if you haven't done so already. Hit the thumbs up button. No signal.
They still make the sound even though you're not playing. You have to.
That's what it sounds like when I tell Susan there's plenty of gas left in the tank. What are you talking about? We don't need to stop for another 10, 15 miles.
You're so lucky I can't turn this cannon all the way.
Ooh. Barney barks for his biscuit. Bark, Barney, bark.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
He barked it for the biscuit. And on a score today, Owen, you did great. Good job. Casper got lead poisoning a couple of weeks ago.
What? Oh, the pen. Okay.
Great. Take these off before I can forget about them.
Yeah.
I've not stolen glasses here as much as I have in Muppet Vision. Muppet Vision, I always forgot to take them and put them back.
And then they explode because they explode once you walk a certain distance. And you have to deal with the explosion.
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be accidentally forgetting to give the glasses back at Muppet Vision.
No! They're just 3D glasses.
Yeah, it won't matter.
When this thing goes, it goes.
Meow. 10 toy.
How cool, we got to see the box. Good.
Good. Okay. Remember, Scooter the squirrel skipped merrily along. Uh-oh.
Dude! No way.
We just missed it.
It just went down.
Look how empty the gift shop is. Run like the wind, bullseye! Press ear. Oh, bullseye. Why the long face?
They told us we get a free lightning lane.
Alrighty. Hey, have you stumbled upon our streams today, whether live or in replay? Never heard of Ear to Ear Magic before, but you love the interaction that people in the chat can have? We're all about our community. We love the fact that we are able to speak with and get to know our community, even outside of YouTube. And if you've enjoyed today's stream and would like to get to know people a little bit better, we'd love for you guys to go check out Patreon. Over on Patreon, you can not click that, but that, patreon.com/Ear to Ear Magic. You can join for free and see posts and stuff there. But if you join any of the 5 tiers, starting at the lowest tier of only $5 a month, you can have 24/7 chat with the people in our community. Updates and posts outside of what we normally do on social media. And one of the greatest things is we get to have a monthly Zoom call the first Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For at least 2 hours, we turn on a Zoom. We put a link into the chat here on Patreon, and anyone who's able to and would like to can come right on in and get to sit, talk with, and enjoy time with each other here in our community. We think that's one of the greatest things. We love it. Really enjoy the Zoom calls, and we're getting ready to have one coming up in a week and a half from now. So guys, go check it out. Patreon.com/Ear to Ear Magic, and at least join for free so you guys can see communications even when we're not live here on YouTube.
It says it's 30 minutes, but there's people outside.
Oh, there are people outside. No,
Yeah,
that's not a good thing.
It doesn't matter if there's like only a small group of people. As long as there's a line outside, it means the entire inside is fully filled up. So, yep.
I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah, but here he is.
Howdy, I'm Sheriff Woody. On behalf of Buzz, Jesse, Rex, Slinky, and all my toy friends, welcome to the backyard.
Have a great day, y'all.
Buzz Lightyear. You know they're working on another sequel for Toy Story. And I'm still a little mad at Pixar for doing what they did to Woody in Toy Story 4.
How long do you have to keep digging into the, like, the Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending. It was the perfect way to end it off. And they kept...
I don't think we needed Toy Story 4. It was a perfect story ending at Toy Story 3.
That was such a good movie.
And but then they completely kicked Woody off the island in Toy Story 4. You telling me they're gonna maybe have a point of redemption where they can bring him back in?
For no specific reason.
Because I mean they are the two main characters, but I don't know. Let's see what they do with it. Good afternoon, Chris. How you doing today? Kayla, 9 days and counting from our trip, all the way from Washington. Well, when you get here, Kayla, we hope if you see us streaming, come on over and say hello. We would love to see you in the parks and for you to see and introduce yourself to everybody in the crew. Not a full queue, but not empty either. I was really hoping the lines will be a little shorter today, but we do know it's the week after Easter. The question is how is it going to look next week?
Especially with May the 4th.
Well, May the 4th being at the end of the week. I don't think people ever come for a whole week just to be here for May the 4th.
After, definitely not as much as before, but we'll see some resurgence, a small one, during that time frame.
Do you know of anybody, or you yourself in the chat, do you guys ever plan your trips around May the 4th be with you?
Oh my god, I didn't expect him to do that.
All right, let's go do a little bit of window shopping while we've still got some time left.
See if there's anything there.
Toy Story 4 made me extremely sad, but not in the same way that Toy Story 3 was sad, but in a very happy way, you know?
In a very good way.
It was a good handoff.
It was satisfying sad. It was satisfying sad.
I was mad. I was mad at Toy Story 4. As an adult, I let an animation get me just furious, man. I was like, how dare they? All right, Owen told us that the week after Easter, that we'd start to see Easter stuff go away. And that what will we see?
Wait, hold on. And here we go.
Red, white, and blue, and fireworks too. I have just met you, and I love you.
They've been doing this with seasonal merch, like, well, specifically seasonal t-shirts, like Apocalypse. Once one ends, they immediately scrap all related merch and then add in the next set. This day it's added in for the last couple weeks as well.
It's been around for a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely new. They've not had this before.
Baseball season.
Dude, all these shirts feel so cool. Maybe just because they're inside, but
I like the Hollywood Studios ones they've done.
got the most magical place on earth.
And then they got the cowboy design at the bottom. No, this used to be all Star Wars related, and they completely scrapped all of the Star Wars location stuff. Well, I mean, no, I take that back. Look, they got a here's the one shelf. So what are we going to be looking at for May the 4th? They're going to have the old Muppet store will be opening up just like they did last year with special stuff. You will have to get in a virtual queue to get inside. And we may or may not be here for that day. We'll have to see.
It depends.
Park reservations are already gone, so
we're gonna have to do some hustling to get there.
Every day we're hustling.
Yeah, boom, Rob.
Hey Owen, instead of me renewing my Universal annual pass, I was thinking of me getting a Tommy Bahama shirt for the cruise. I mean, don't worry, I would still get one. I would still get an annual pass for me, but instead of getting you an annual pass for Universal coming up, since you know you don't really want to go anyway, I could just buy myself a Tommy Bahama shirt for the cruise, like this one. See how cool that one is? See? Yeah. I could wear it on Universal days and you could stay at home and look at me on screen and go, that looks like a really cool shirt. No? Okay. Hey, your giant bag, you don't know what to put in it? Now there's a Donald and a Goofy.
No.
There's a Donald and a Goofy.
Okay, these were bad enough as it is. Why are you gonna put in this?
I have no idea what that's for.
What in the world?
I don't know what those bags are supposed to hold. Are women using these for like carteras? I don't know. I just don't think. The Pluto one looks cool. I like the Pluto one. But it's one gigantic bag. What would you put in it? It would not be like a purse thing.
Do you want to put like your toy dog in there so you can carry
Maybe
them around
carry
but you're not
like
barging
plush?
everyone? I don't.
Like
I
a
don't
bunch
get
of
it.
plush, or you have a large area. Maybe it's for like beach, going to the beach, and you put in your towels, like your beach towels.
That could be.
And
maybe.
your, you know, your sunscreen or stuff like that. Maybe.
Like it had to be something that can't like doesn't have a very specific shape because it's not gonna fit well.
You can buy one of these, put all your stuff in it, and lug it around the park.
Have you seen?
Have I seen? Have I seen? What have I seen? Which one? This one?
Yeah. That looks new.
Cool. Well, you do realize what's coming up on May 1st, right?
Anniversary?
Well, the anniversary of Animal Kingdom was just this past Tuesday, but May 1st is the anniversary of Hollywood Studios.
And that's right before May 4th. Wow,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
They've always done one of the, but I don't think it came out. When did Hollywood Studios open up? 1989. So it's not like a 5-year, 5-year, 10-year, 15-year kind of deal. So I don't expect it to be like anything big on it. Now in 2029, it'll be different. but I think it will be okay. Need something hot pink? We got it. Hot, hot, hot. We got it. We got it.
Oh, sorry.
Dopey Runner says those bags are for candy at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
That would be a good use.
Now-
It'd be very sticky by the end, but that could hold a lot.
Are we not getting ready to go to halfway to Halloween? I think we should be prepared to start talking about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, because halfway to Halloween, I'm guessing, is coming up. They're going to start it on Sunday or Monday. We'll start hearing details about this year's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, dates and things like that. So a lot of stuff going on, Lord. We hope that you can, if you've already booked any of your reservations for the Halloween period and need to add your Halloween tickets, well, of course, we'll be glad to help you acquire those as well. More than likely, if they've done it like they've done any of the past years, tickets will first go on sale to guests who have existing hotel reservations, and then go on sale to the general public afterwards. So just reach out to us, let us know. We can make sure to take advantage of your existing reservation to add your tickets to it. I like that style, Mickey.
I like that. I like these style plush first for you.
And then, of course, they'll open up the general sales a few days afterwards. Hey, can we buy one of these and bring it with us on the cruise and just sit around and play Yahtzee? I know that sounds so simple and mundane, but I would love to sit around on the ship and just play Yahtzee. Never get to play games like that. Dude, you may be right. This might be new stuff out for May the 1st.
Yeah, how busy here.
You got the hat.
This
The
is
hat
definitely
looks
new. You see the standee? Dude, look at the statue.
John, you go to sleep at night or you stay up?
Where's the switch?
No?
No, it doesn't. That's really cool though.
$129.99. Some imagination, huh?
That's a cool statue.
Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Oh, we need to get some pictures, dude. Here, let me trade with you. Can I trade? Can you take a couple of quick pictures so I have them? Because you know we have to walk out. And I'm not going to come back.
And vaccine. Or do you get open?
Huh?
Do you get open?
Yeah, I know all your passwords. Or I can just swipe right and use your camera. You don't have to open it.
We also have that stand over there with the water bottles, cups, and such. Yeah, guys, this is new. This is all new. We're here on a weekly basis, so we're not kidding when we say that we have not seen this before. I used to love Yahtzee, but my hearing disability has made the crack of plastic cup and dice physically pain. No! Aww, I'm sorry, Colorini. That sucks. That's not fun. Yeah, we have shirts. Is this on the back of the hat? I did not look at the back. Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the logo here. Logo here. We have Mickey and Minnie on the back of the hat. Much like Mermaid away. Look at the rim. Look at the rim. Look at the rim. Look at that. Look at how that's powering. That looks nice. Wow, I just like look at this like oh, it's a black hat with logo and call it a day, but look what has a lot of other stuff on it.
Was it on the back of that hat?
Yeah? Oh, you're gonna say okay. Dopenheimer says we have to use the fuzzy dice from the car cube. I get some fuzzy dice, get some eraser dice. There's gotta be versions of dice out there that don't crack. So we have Equip. All black, very similar sign. $27. That is a good top. That's not going to fall off or break. That's very sturdy. Anything on the back of this? Nope. Sign right there. I'm glad we came in here because this may be one of the first days, if not the first day this merch is out. Okay, we have a mug here, but I have to do the mug test. Is this comfortable to hold? That's comfortable to hold. That feels like it's designed to be able to be held. That's nice. That actually feels nice to hold. Really nice. Yeah. $20 average price. Let me back up a bit. See all this again. New merch for our anniversary. That's cool. It may be some of the only things Disney does. If anything else, maybe one or two things if we're lucky, but that's cool. And I'm spent. Got all the things you need? Yep. What is that? Look at that.
Who are you looking for? Hello.
I'm getting so claustrophobic. You're not gonna drop it, are you? No. How much is it? 20. 20? Not bad. It's a pretty portable size. Oh, I did not like to feel that. What did you do with it? What did you do to Gus Gus? What did you do to Gus Gus? I didn't do nothing. Did you kill him? America. America. A salute to all nations, but mostly America. I'm gonna do this mug. That is a good mug right there. I think it got turned off. Hang on. Did I accidentally do that? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I did lower it at one point, so maybe it did not like that and turned itself out at one point. I also saw some merch with Gertie, including this mug included. This mug included with that merch, but
there's a Gertie's tumbler as well.
Speak of the devil, yeah, right here.
And America tumbler at the bottom. Hey, that tracks.
25.
And I got in a tube
Chubby. That is small for that kind of tumbler.
multiple ways you can sip from it. You can sip for the end, or you can take this part off and push Strawford. Yeah. Good use.
Opie Mama says the San Miguel mug is great as well. Hubby used it every day since promotion day. I want a promotion day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have to call it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us at Disney's Hollywood Studios. But we got to skedaddle. We got to mosey along. We're trying not to dilly-dally, but it's time to get the heck out of Dodge for today. Thank you so much for everybody for joining us here in the parks. Hope you've enjoyed just seeing a little bit of everything. And if you've watched us for the first time today, we hope that you guys will take this opportunity to hit that thumbs up button, but subscribe. Come back and join us again tomorrow and every Monday through Friday here on Ear to Ear Magic, where we bring you to the parks here at Universal and Walt Disney World Parks. So I'm gonna double check one more thing here. We want to see how close we are to 34,000. We are 26 Magic Crew members away.
That's got it significantly closer.
26 Magic Crew members away. So if you subscribe today, if you're watching, you help us get a little closer to 34,000. If you're an avid member of our crew, we'd love for you guys to reach out and to some people who you think might enjoy the channel and invite them to come along and have some fun with us in the future. 26 away from 34,000. As always, guys, we hope that you will reach out to us anytime it comes to travel. We want to be your go-to as your Travelmation travel agent for both Disney, Disneyland, Universal Studios, cruising of all types, including Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Virgin Voyages, MSC, and more. And of course, you've got your all-inclusive resorts like Sandals and Beaches. Reach out to us, guys. Go to eartoearmagic.com, find our travel services page, click one of the 4 travel forms, fill out as much information as you can, and let Susan and Heather help you book and plan your next vacation without having to pay a dime for a travel agent to be on your side. It does not cost anything. We get paid a commission. You don't have to pay us. Somebody else does, and you pay the same as if you booked it directly. But sometimes we can get you a little less because we're going to help you with those promotions. So help us out in helping you out. And thank you guys for all the referrals of letting others know. Just the other day, I got tagged by someone in Facebook who was in another group. Somebody had asked for help in booking and planning their next Walt Disney World vacation. And they came in and our Magic Crew tagged us and said, you should go check out Ear to Ear Magic. Thank you guys for those referrals. Those are just social media gold, and we cannot thank you enough for them. So reach out to us. Let us know how we can help you when it comes to booking your next vacation. Guys, it's time for us to head on out of here. Have a good afternoon. Take care of each other. If you are part of our Patreon group, you guys can continue to chat like you do almost every single day in the 24/7 chat. And don't forget, tonight, if you guys are going with us on the Virgin Voyages cruise in May, we are, let me put this guy over here, still have rooms available if you guys would like to join us. But if you are already booked for the cruise, May 14th through the 18th with the Magic Cruisers, tonight at 7 p.m., we will be having our Zoom call tonight just to make sure you guys get to know each other a little bit better. If you've never met in person, we want to make sure everybody knows each other by face, by voice. We don't want to put name tags on a cruise. That's just silly, not when it comes to family. So if you are going on a cruise in 3 weeks from now, join us tonight at 7 p.m. I'll put the link in our group chat. I'll put it in our Facebook group just for the Virgin Voyages cruise. And if last minute you decide you want to go, we've still got staterooms available. Reach out to Susan. You can still make it. We'd love to have you join us in about 3 weeks. So guys, take care of each other. We'll see you guys tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the parks. But remember, take care of each other today. Share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment. But whatever you do, be the sunshine in somebody else's day. From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, have a blessed afternoon, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the parks. Thanks, everybody. Bye, Cheryl. Bye, Disney Lisa. See you soon, Goofy Girl. Bye, Guarini. Thanks, Greg. Karen, have a great afternoon. You guys take care of each other. Renise, have a great Thursday. Thank you, Opie Mama. Pickle Shake, be cool. Jennifer K. Opie Mama. Isabel. You guys have a great one. We'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody.
All right.